We made it back safely and alive. Give me a second. Let's set it up as always. Oh, hello, hello, hello. We have arisen and awoken in the best possible way. Hi. Oh my goodness. I will say, I won't speak too fast. Just, if you're here, hold on. Give me uno momento. You know, I'm learning my Espanol. Uno momento. Oh, you look cute, girl. I see you. All right, let's go to Amazon. Okay. I did come on an hour ago at my set time. But if you don't know this, or if you do know this, I'm sorry to have to repeat it times 10. I live on a lagoon. I live in a very touristy space. So sometimes Wi-Fi glitches horribly. I have to wait. I went downstairs to go check out some things with where I stay, because it's not a new thing, so I had to learn it, X, Y, and Z. So you got to experience it. We're back, we're live, but I'm still loading it back up now. Now that we are here, we can get our Monday, our mind mapping morning started. I was trying to get on like 8:30. I was trying to be like earlier. It's crazy when you plan something in your mind and then something happens that you cannot help. I was here, I was ready. But the Wi-Fi did glitch horribly. I had to get some things together. I do apologize, but that's a part of why I didn't live stream as often, because this is almost a year later, and it's just taken a lot for me to even get to this point of having Wi-Fi and connecting with you guys and bandwidth and all that kind of stuff. So I do apologize for our earlier live stream. We had about 300 plus people in the room within 5 minutes. So thank you so much. I hope you find me again. I tried to come on before the day got started, baby, but here it is. Here we are. Here we are. All right, so before we go too deep, don't worry. It's a vibe. You all should know that by now. I'm not in a rush. My live streams are based off of my reality, and we talk about products that I use throughout, as well as a chit chat. We're doing a series called Mind Mapping Morning. So I come online in the AM. We get the day started together. We make coffee and or tea. We talk about the books. We're currently reading Untethered Soul. I want to speak about that a little bit today. If you haven't started, it's about 19 chapters. Each chapter is about 5 to 10 pages. Hold on. While that noise is loud, let's go ahead and type something. Alright, I'm still here, don't worry. I'm getting the chat started in case you're a little bit nervous. Okay. Hallelujah. Okay, so we made it back live. Hello, welcome. Fire, energy, power. What is this show? I love Avatar. Fire, wind, water, air. Okay, so today has been already crazy. I've been up since about 5 a.m. I didn't get online till about 7 a.m. I had to respond to a lot of text messages, emails that I did not respond to on Sunday because I was with you guys. And after I was with you guys for 5 hours, I ended up relaxing because it was Sunday, right? But thank you to everyone who did join us yesterday. We had over 500,000 viewers, and I was extremely excited about that. A little bit nervous, but very excited. And, you know, it makes me very happy to do what I do, to bring energy, information, wisdom, spirituality, physicality, products, all and everything in between. I'm your herbalist, your spiritualist. Shoot, I'll guide you financially if you need to. No, just mindfully budget, okay? When you shop with me, spend with wisdom. Because I don't want you to be like, Leah, I bought that last product. I had $10 left. Hold on. First of all, can we get your money up? I need you to shop with me on a continuous aspect, okay? So I did come on earlier at our scheduled time, which is typically 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. That's our mind mapping morning. That's where we'll get to actually sit, digest, dissect, all the different things that we're going to speak about, the products, X, Y, and Z. This is not just a moment. This is a good morning. This is a get ready with me. This is a high energy, a high vibration, but also reality. Because life is tough for us all, right? But can I be the person that you decide to want to vibe with while life is tough, but you still want to scroll? Yeah. Come join me. Okay, so say hi in the chat. Let me know where you're from. Let me know what you have going on. How's your Monday going? We did start the Untethered Soul is the book we have all agreed to. Hi, Ron. I do see you. Tracy K, if you do see this, I love you, girl. Where you at? Say hi in the chat. Please come back. I saw Tracy K. I think I saw Joanne from yesterday. So these are people that have been with me since I started like 3 years ago this December. I haven't been on most of 2024 because of life. I moved to another country. I had to figure what that looked like, the same way when I moved from Florida to New York. It's all the same energy, different space, etc. So I'm going to teach you, guide you, help you along the way if that's something you are interested in. What up, Jennifer? Jennifer, it was you. Jennifer has been a day one as well. She always shows up in my chats, shows love, conversates, talks about her life a little bit, not too much, because that's what we're mindful queens over here, okay? Mindful queens and kings. But what's up, Ron? Hi, Jennifer. Happy morning. My morning has been chaotic. I was like, who is messing with the Wi-Fi? I don't know why, but I feel like Wi-Fi should be a global, accessible, like, resource. Like a tree. Like, it should be as casual as a tree. So when my Wi-Fi glitches, I'm like, hold on. Somebody's trying to cut me off. I was not happy. But it was something from our box. It wasn't anything. It wasn't an attack from the enemy. I'll be quick. Who's attacking me? What's happening? I was doing fine before. But no, it was something completely different. So in the meantime, I did have to go downstairs, handle some things. Thank God they wake up very early over here. So I didn't have to wait till 10 a.m. And I did make my coffee. We did a basic cappuccino with a little bit of sugar I have left. So I do need to go grocery shopping. So yesterday I was offered, because, you know, I'm very grateful for the people I keep around me that offered their help, their hands. Child, they were on to, you know, somebody, I forgot who it was. It said Amazon customer. But when I rewatched yesterday's live stream, it was 5 hours long, so be mindful if you want to rewatch it. It was fabulous, but it's better to capture it live so you can see the flow. If you know, you know. But I was reading some of the comments that I did miss because, again, Wi-Fi glitch, my phone couldn't see the comments. I had to go on my computer, X, Y, and Z. And one of the comments said something about... what was I talking about? I think at the moment I was saying... what was it? Oh, this is good. I need more sugar, but I don't have any more, so it's very strong. But I forgot what the customer said, but they were basically saying, oh, two customers. One customer said they are going to read the book early, and I said no one commented too much because I didn't see any comments, so comment now. Thank you, Shannon, but please keep it cute here or you will get blocked. But because you put the visual, let's go ahead and moderate that message. I don't mind if you guys want to. I'm not new to this, and I have multiple platforms, and people do, like, some people can't help themselves. They're like, beautiful woman, boobs. I'm like, bro, please, we're in a public setting. Keep it cute. Keep it professional, right? So our Monday did start off a little bit hectic outside of what I wanted it to be like, and that's a form of control. What we do here on my channel is to help you elevate what you're doing in your reality, but making the products you purchase, okay, making the products you purchase make it make sense. The last thing I want to do is just have all this product behind me and talking to you about it. I want to show you how to use it in your daily life, because as a spiritualist and a naturalist, I am also aware of how products can keep you stuck, right? Some people feel so connected to their products that I can't let it go, and they're holding on, and then they become a hoarder, blah, blah, blah. So I want to help you make wise decisions as you do your shopping, as you live your life, if you allow me that. The rooster is going to go off all day. He has his own reality that he lives. So I can't go over there and say, hey, rooster, can you quiet on the set? I would love to. But everybody has their calculations that they have to go through. Hello, everyone. How are you? How do I report, Mike? You can figure that out. I feel like you have the wisdom. Exactly. Report what? You know what he wants to report. But I feel like if he can text that, he can figure it out too. Bad comments. I think you hold the name. Like if I'm busy and I can't see it, I think you could hold the comment and report it. I'm not 100% sure. But if you're willing to try it out, please do. Thank you all for showing up. Hi, Mike. How are you? Where you're from? And how's your day going? We were talking to you the whole time. Girl, thank you. So I was live, but every time I come online, I have to pay for it. So again, going back to simplicity of life and being natural and all of those things, I literally, everything that I do, I can feel it. So when I come to you, I'm coming to you with a perspective of, hey, you may not feel this, so I'm here to remind you what this is at a basic natural scale. So you're not the person who's stuck, like, God forbid, something is happening that like a natural disaster, and you're thinking about grabbing that bag that you spent all your money on, because products are expensive and we put our time, our energy, we turn that into a time, and we put that time into a job that then turns that into money. I know. Hello, wisdom. If you found me, or if I found you, this is for you, right? Shout out to the algorithms. So, because of the energy you possess with your life, that you transit into time, and then that time is transited into the highest form of give and take, which is currency, and that goes into money. And then we buy things, a house. I have multiple. Oh, I'm so excited for my next home to show you, because we're going to decorate it in a way I have not been able to. This place did not look like this when I first got it. I had to convince them to allow me to make it what it is now. And I had to do it in Espanol. Boy, I had Google on go. Okay, negotiate. Speak for me, please. Shout out to the AI. But yeah, so people have a weird, hard truth to, like, we all have this. But part of our mind mapping today, because topic of conversation today is officially mind mapping. Mind mapping on Mondays are where we set the tone for our week. Today is whatever I want it to be. Mondays are not what they used to be for me. I had to switch my perspective. Mondays used to be, the beginning of the week or the beginning of a work week, emails, get to the office, blase squaze. Mondays are my Sundays. But Sunday, if you were with me live, we did a lot of deconstructing, a lot of cleansing, etc. So today, I get to speak to you, I get to sit down, we're going to walk through the first part of mind mapping, which is clearing your mind, aka this is also a part of mental health, awareness, helping, cleansing, etc. And because I see where a lot of I won't say everyone, because I'm not a part of this, I'm a part of the people who've healed all 2024, and now we get to come help those who have not heal through the transition as we enter into 2025. So I'm here way earlier so that you can pull it together. I want a group of people around me that are all flourishing. Nothing will be perfect. So don't look at it in a perfected way. Look at it as I can do a little better. Let me listen to Lee. I'm not doing nothing else, right? So just vibe with me. It's a vibe. It's cool. It's all chill. Don't stress. So the book we did choose, I had two options. So I ended up going with Untethered Soul. I spoke about it yesterday, but a brief cliff notes. It's basically for those who desire to have an ability to buy products and then be able to release them. To get into relationships. Oh, but I've been hurt before. I don't trust people. We got to heal that. Will it happen again? Absolutely. People are people. I don't care if you feel like that's the love of your life. I love the love of my life. But I'm not one of them. I will quickly exit stage. I will dip out quick. Hold on now. I didn't get here with you, baby. I don't need you. You got to remember that. But that's for bosses. Like, if you desire to be taken care of on full coverage and trusting another human over your life, wow. How is life moving? Let me know the full details. But if you are on my aspect where I am a single woman, you know, what is a single woman? I'm a single woman. Wait. I do have options. I'm not single out here doing nothing, right? I do live my life very loud, bold, and vibrant. But my point is, I've realized the biggest thing you can do for yourself is to make sure that your life, above all, is taken care of. Because you cannot give from an empty cup. My cup is currently filled with cappuccino. But it's filled nonetheless. So you choose what you desire in your cup and you go from there. Regardless of what you choose to be in your cup, I know how y'all get down. That's why you get a coverage, okay? You get cover over you so you can play a little bit and then you go from there. So I'm not going to move too fast. We have our coffee. We're going to sit in our beautiful thinking chair. Shout out to Blue's Clues. And we're going to figure that out. Let's go back to our childish days and kind of get that energy back, because the last thing I want you to do is move in life drained. There's a lot of empty promises, a lot of empty energy. I don't know what it is, but you can't trust people the way you thought you could. And I want to help you heal from that as a person who's been let down, who's been brokenhearted. I had a hard heart for a little bit, not too long, because I love, but I like to put myself in situations that other people are in so that I can help them get out of it. But then I get in the situations and I realize it's actually very difficult. So, The Untethered Soul, we're going to start reading it. Read a chapter a day or a page a day. I don't know what you got going on in your life. You might have a husband and kids or a wife and kids. Just, this is the book we're choosing. I will speak about it throughout the week, but Sundays are going to be our full recap chapter days. So today I only read the first basic page of the intro, and let me look at it. Where's my phone? Again, if you're joining me, take your time. Breathe. It's okay to breathe. There's no rush to anything. I miss my Amazon Prime 2-day shipping. Oh, I didn't realize how beautiful it was until I didn't have it anymore. I was like, no, I gotta pay shipping. I gotta wait days. What is waiting days for Amazon Prime? You guys are lacking. Bro, I can order this and get it same day if I want to. I miss that. I miss it. It is a privilege. Oh, it is a privilege. I gotta wait 5 days, but still. That's how, back in the day, if you get it, you get it. But in AOL, when AOL started, you had to, wait for the new CD to come in the mail. Hey, everybody, do you need to make a call? No, I need the next hour to 2 online. You wait for the dial-up. You have to sit and wait for the little cruiser to load. I feel like I'm living that because I live in nature. So it's funny to me, but I know how to be patient. I wasn't happy that I missed my own time that I set up, but then I was like, well, you can't do anything more. So you can't be mad about, not saying not having access, but you can't be mad about, something not going the way you want it to go, because everything's not in your control. So going back to Untethered Soul, and I think another book, The Four Agreements, they speak about this. You have to focus, hear me clearly, you have to focus on the things you can control. What can I control? Whatever is in my casual domain. Now, I couldn't control the Wi-Fi. I figured it out. We got it together. It's good. But in the moment that I needed it to be done, it wasn't. I could have got pissed, and I did for about 5 minutes. Maybe 2. I got pissed for 2 minutes. I was like, everything was great. I came on early, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, girl, just breathe. You can still get on in an hour. It won't hurt you. It is what it is. And just keep going. Why? Because the day continues. And if I were to stop and stay in that, somebody's attacking me, I'm pissed, anger, I probably would have never came back on. And once you work with healing and you figure, you know what more can I do? Listen, when it works out, it works out. When they see me, they see me. When I'm on. Because that's what I can control. Do you understand that? So an untethered soul, I read this book twice. This is my 3rd time. Okay, I'm restarting it. It's a great book to remember why you need to let go of anything you decide to bring into you or onto you. Whether that's a job, whether that's a person, whether that's it's usually a job, person, or product, okay? So you were here before all of that, and you will leave without all of that. So I need you to have that perspective as we go deep into this. Because the last thing I want any of my followers or viewers or like stalkers, whatever you want to consider yourself, maybe you're a hater, maybe you're a lover, I don't know. Say hi in the chat if you're a lover or a supporter. Continue to view. It is what it is. Like, I don't know. Choose who you are when it comes to me. My point is, let me see if, can you load, please? God dang. You have to talk to your tag. You have to load now. I just grab my other phone and then this one figures it out. Like, I was using you before. Why did I have to grab my other phone to get your attention? That's crazy, but that's how the game works, unfortunately. So if you can get 2 phones or 2 devices and something's playing with you, just get your other device and watch the other one come into alignment. It's really creepy that it works like that, but baby, everything's rendering in its own route. But yeah, so the quote was from Shakespeare. It's on the first page. It said, basically, be true. I'm summing it up. This is not verbatim. Be true to you and day and night. And therefore, there's no reason for you to be false. I thought that was phenomenal because I always speak about the simple fact that I get to come online as I am because I've built my truth online. When most people think of being an online creator, join me Thursday for our tech talks. We'll go deeper into content creators working from home, or those aspiring or just curious to know what that looks like. I'll go deeper into what products you need to be speaking about or talking about or looking at. I'll be speaking about what platforms, because some are leaving. Nothing's guaranteed. So Thursdays will be our tech days. I'm thinking about doing it on Tuesday, but if I do it tomorrow, I could do it tomorrow. I think Tuesdays and Thursdays will be our tech days. So if you want anything techie, content creator, deeper topics, Tuesdays and Thursdays, we have the capacity. But today is our official mind mapping. So if you don't have your papers, if you don't have the book, follow along. But this is our 4th episode, you guys, and they are about 2 to 3 hours long, okay? Okay, so this is the basic 60-sheet weekly planner. I think it's a great price. It's 60 sheets. It's a nice hard stock. You don't need this either. You could go ahead and just I put my other options out there. I love Moleskine notebooks, but that's a personal thing that I like. So I love also a good notebook to jot down my notes. I'm going to sit down a little bit and we're going to start to actually do the official mind mapping. I'm going to break it down. I'm going to show you how to do it. And just preparing yourself, like literally a before 2025, because you want to make sure you're, not want to say you're advanced or ahead of the curve, but you basically want to start sooner than later. When people told me, get your braces now, grow your natural hair out now, I'm like, yeah, I will then. I wish I would have started what I'm doing now 5 years ago, 10 years ago, since birth, okay? So if there's something you've been like thinking about doing, stop delaying. Who's telling you to wait? This is the fire season, baby. I'm going to need y'all to pick it up a little bit. I'm going to need you to kind of like, a lot of people want to like, oh, finally the year is over. I just want to curl in. Winter season just started. So that means we have 3 months left in another season. Okay? There's 4 seasons in a year. Spring. Or maybe we should start off with winter. Because we do start our New Year's in winters. I start mine in spring, but you may start yours in winter. So if you start your 2025 new year in winter season where nothing grows, I still will guide you because I know how to get through that too. Just, you got to work through winter as if it's spring. You can't work through winter as if it's winter, or you fall short, basically. Okay, so fast forward. There's 4 seasons in a year. There's spring, summer, fall, winter. Okay? I don't think winter season has officially started. I think it starts like the 20-something. Let me double check that. Let me see. Who's going to respond to me first? All right, comments. You know how I get. Shannon, you're so cute. Hee hee hee. Mike, whenever you see a comment that you don't like, perfect. If you don't see a comment you don't like and I'm chit-chatting and I'm not paying attention to the chat, or maybe it's not loaded, Jennifer has blessed us with information. She said, you can hold down the comment, but that doesn't mean it will take it away at the moment. Thank you. So I will, if there's a comment that hasn't been hidden by their obvious AI bots or a customer such as yourself, please just hey Lee, delete that. Okay? Why did you take down your Instagram? I was like, dang, I can't even message her and let her know what's going on with the live. Okay, so guess what? In the midst of our downtime, I did open up my Instagram again, and I didn't take it down out of like a negative stance. Energy cannot be created nor destroyed. Okay, it is what it is. You have your level, I have mine. I have 10 platforms. And I was testing out 3 or 4 other ones. So I had to take down a platform that wasn't really giving much to me, and I was giving more to. I had subscriptions, so I was making some kind of money, but money is not the end all be all for me. It's the energy that comes from, in, or with. Am I growing? Am I expanding? Am I learning? Because I can take what I'm learning and expanding and make more somewhere else or do something else, okay? So I took Instagram down to give myself a break from all the energy I was giving them over 10 years that didn't feel like it was bearing fruit at the capacity I was willing to give to it. So I found another platform that was. So again, we'll talk more about the details of which platforms if you're a content creator, because I feel like if you are a content creator or considering it, or everybody should be considering having a digital reality, period. Like, if you don't have a digital reality, what does that mean, Lee? An Instagram, a Facebook. I think you all have a Facebook. An Instagram, a Facebook. Pick a name that you feel comfortable with. It can be a real name. It can be an alter name. Whatever you choose. But everyone needs to have a digital reality because the metaverse is a real thing, whether you like it or not. That goes back to the conversation yesterday when I was talking about people getting left behind. You may not see it for what it is, but as a naturalist, as an herbalist, as a person who wakes up with the sun, and I'm like, oh, look at the sun rising so beautifully. Like, that's my time before I come online. I'm here to, like, help you out you need to speed up your pace a little bit. That's the topic of today. So I'm going to kind of move through what I'm saying so we can get into it more. So let's step back a little bit so we can like dive into it. But we also are going to take our time. I don't feel rushed or pressured. I do spend time when I do this because I'm building up my month to see if this platform is worth it at that capacity. But yeah, so Instagram is back. It's Elisha Poitier. I think it's at Elisha Poitier. I think it's like my name. You're so energetic and positive. It's awesome. Woo-ha! In 2024, thank you. It's so crazy now looking at my life. I'm like, wow, who would have thought being true to yourself and holding on to that would actually benefit you in the future? So thank you. It is appreciated. How can we breathe when you're taking our breath away? I'm giving it back to you in the same energy. That's why I sit here. You take, you come, you come, you take. I'm big on giving people a preview, but if your energy does not align with who I am and where I'm headed, or you don't agree to it, you will meet me later on in life. I've had people follow me since I was like 15, 16. I know, but I played basketball young. I was great at that when I did it, and I got like news articles. People will come out to the games to see me. So having that energy and that presence, it's not new to me. It's true to me, which is why I can do it the way that I do it. It's something that, when people say what's for you is for you, literally that same energy. So I'm grateful that all year I was able to be outside in a lagoon, meditating, praying, healing, vibing early. Vibe, like, you know what is life? I had a very Bob Marley island girl reality reread, just Bachelorette, having a blast. Oh my God. It's not over. I'm just here to help you in this season because I've also lived 10 years in New York, Jersey. So I know how down and dark it gets. Luckily, the energy has stretched itself to the point that the winter kind of just came. So a lot of people are not seeing what the winter season is fully going to give. So while the energy is still transitioning, I want to help you transition too, so you're not stuck with depression, okay? But we're going to do this with products and public and like making it plain as day. We're going to talk about fear and all that stuff because I think fear is holding a lot of people back. Where are you from? I'm from Florida. I'm a Florida girl. Born and raised. I'm a Florida girl through and through. West Palm Beach to be exact. Palm Beach as well. But when I say that, people are like, Trump. I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. We're two different beings. Do you know his family versus mine? Exactly. Energetically speaking, yes. But you know the history of our country. Let's not be confused. Your era, oh my God, why would crazy Zelda? You know what's so interesting to me too? So I've been doing this all year, but on different platforms. And I've realized that, when people talk about like NPCs or people who just don't have it fully, you know what, like, it's not schizophrenia. What's the other word? But I want to be legitimately correct. I forgot what it's called, but the people that like to blurt out things, it's now a digital thing. Like digitally, people don't know to be appropriate or not. You may be like, oh no, they know. No. Some people, the same way they don't know how to like have personal space in person, and a lot of us were not mad about the 6 feet distance because some people will stand up on you like this. They will be, God, can I have back up? Why are you so close? No matter what happens, you still gotta wait. Why are you on my back? And why do I feel your breath? I like to walk around like this. I just need my personal space, please. Please. People will literally, you got this whole aisle. Why is you on my butt? Like, it's weird. But it's reality. I'm grateful I get to talk to you about it, but it's reality. And it now online, it translates to people being like, I'll be like, I know you're like 30 plus. Why are you acting like you've never, but some people never have. So I've learned how to deal with that as well, which is crazy. that I'm speaking about it normally, because it's not. But in this new day and age that we currently live, you need to get used to people being like that. So if you do see something crazy, just moderate it. I'm putting on some deodorant right now because I totally forgot. Shout out to our naturalists. Once you get to a certain level, you do not even smell. I love that. Now, I'm not saying I don't smell at all. I do take showers, and I do use a lot of oils. But I also do sprays. As a very hairy person, sidebar, you definitely need to make sure you're hydrating and oiling very, very well. I use castor oil, I use romero oil, and I use, my newest oil is eucalyptus. Having a eucalyptus faux plant is great for visuals, but it has no actual, it doesn't generate good or better energy. It just gives you the facade. So if you can at least get the essential oil or the body oil. I don't have it on this live stream, but you can go on my storefront and go to daily stream. That's going to be an average of the products that I speak about, okay? So if you don't see a product that I have spoken about or that I mention, it's on my storefront in the daily streams tab. You can find it there. Can you summarize what you do online? I really have no clue. You just popped up on my screen and I see you have good energy, but I don't know what you specialize in. Well, hello, Playboy. I'm a play gal. So, what do I do online? I'm glad you asked. I'm here to entertain you in the best way that's not boring. Because when I hop online, I want to be informed, entertained, beautiful visuals, whatever that is for you, because we have different perspectives. And throw in some products as well, because I do have some money to spend and I love to shop. So I'm kind of a I am a combination of all of what I just said. However, in this very specific, it's like someone asking somebody, what do you do? I mean, I have a whole life. Do you want me to go down my list or what I'm currently doing? So, for simplicity, I'm currently doing my Life with Lee, which is my brand. I've been doing it for about 10 plus years. That's what most people know me as or know her by. I am an actor, a SAG actress. I spent 10 years in New York, so I built up my acting credits, my modeling credits. I have commercials, TV shows, features, and I'm a producer. That's my New York, okay? I live currently on a lagoon. I'm taking all of what I've learned, my resources, and I've brought them online as well as a whole nother life in person. You'll see that as we grow. Okay. What I do now is to help people bring everything together. There are people who are just like online all day, and there are people who are more outside. So I'm a naturalista who does do online content. And it may not seem weird to you, but it is hard to find, like, you know how it's weird to buy plants on Amazon? Because you're like, it's hard to ship real anything online. It's possible if they package it well, but it's not the easiest, okay? I'm breaking this down for those who just can't fathom it. I am a version of natural life online as a person. I bring you the naturalist. So I'm natural in my hair as a black woman. That's been a difficult process. So it's a huge awakening for many people, because people look at my hair as if they've never seen it. I'm like, yes, black hair. It does exist. I don't have a wig on. I don't wear makeup. I'm still just as human as you. So that's a whole industry and niche within itself. Who would have thought? It doesn't matter. Here we are. So another aspect of myself is I'm natural all over. So I have armpit hair too. And people are, baby, I raise my hand to get the server. They lose a fit. They don't lose a fit. They just stare as if like God came down from heaven himself. And I'm like, oh my God, what, do I have something on my face? No, girl, they ain't never seen nothing like you. Oh, okay, my bad. Hello, yes, people. I am a human. I'm a darker complexion than you. Not the darkest, but darker than you. And my hair is very curly. One lady thought I cut my hair. It was so funny. She was like, oh, I thought you cut your hair. I was like, no. When I wet it, it shrinks. But when I braid it, it's big. Does that make sense to you? Because they never experienced it. So I'm a lifestyle influencer, but I speak about spirituality, I speak about healing, I speak about evolution, we'll talk about metaverse. I am all things in one. I don't know how to categorize it to you, but here on Amazon Live, we're talking about mind mapping, and that's our morning live stream. So if you want to help clear out your mind, you want more clarity, aka clearing out your mind, aka mind mapping, and you want to just better yourself for 2025, this is where you want to be, because the energy that I have is very potent. What do you mean by that, Lee? Well, I'm a naturalist. So the same way you would, I don't know, buy a fruit from a store, I can go pick mine from a tree. It may be the same or not. Yours may not have seeds, mine's does. So the energy we receive, period, is completely different, because if I'm eating a seed-filled watermelon or papaya and you're eating a seedless watermelon or papaya, it doesn't make me better or worse than you. It just means the information and what I receive is different. So my perspective, my opinion, my product review, it's completely different. And now I'm global. Products I loved 2 years ago, I'm looking at them kind of funny. They're not global products. They're specifically for the US. So yes, my range is very broad and wide. And even with me saying all that, I haven't given you all of me. So I hope that helps you and everyone else that's curious. Like, girl, what are you even doing? I'm living my life. What are you doing? You know? I just do it online. And Amazon has, after a very rough year, accepted who I am. And I appreciate that. Okay. Thank you, Playboy. Shannon, thank you for hitting the follow button. There's a lot of us in here. I won't say my numbers anymore, but please know yesterday we did hit over 500,000. That's huge. Very grateful. I hope you were a part of that audience. That's a blessing for all of us. So we celebrated a little bit of that on TikTok. So thank you so much. Today we are going to actually break down mind mapping to help you elevate through your life. Okay? We spoke about it last week. This week we're going to actually go through like the process of it. So let's go ahead and do that now. This live stream may not be that long. It depends on how the conversation goes. So if I finish what I'm doing and what I want to bring to you, and there's not a lot of conversation, not a lot of chit chats, or things cutting me off a little bit, we're just gonna wrap it up. It won't take too much of my time or your time, but you will see me every day around this time. There are other influencers you probably want to hit up and check out as well, so I won't hold you too long either. But my Mondays are like my... All right, hold on. Let me get y'all a little lower. Okay, so my Mondays are my reset days. Sundays are everyone's typical days, but it's a busy energy day. Like, if you wake up early, then you may have an idea of what it is like to wake up early. It's very quiet. It feels like you can get more done than you typically could based off of the fact that people are still sleeping. So I don't mind waking up early because I have like my alone time, if that makes sense, before I come online. Okay, I think this is the visual we like. We'll sit over here. Something like this. Oh, I love that I can see y'all comments. Watching your live stream really makes my day. I mean, so Carrie, yeah. I thank you all. If you feel to share your love, I appreciate it. Okay, I'm sitting in my space by myself, so if I had another camera recording this interaction, it looks a little weird. That's part of content creating, though. You get used to it. But from the grand scheme of visuals, it is a weird thing. What people are like, what do you do? I'm like, oh, I'm just on my phone. I don't go around and be like, I had this many people watching me. I will tell you because I'm excited about it and this is our thing. But when I turn my camera off until I pay to come back online, I'm offline and I'm in real life. I do bring the two together, X, Y, and Z, but I appreciate when you all show your love the same way you would want someone to show you love when you're doing something new. No matter how, I can have 10 people in a room and I'm still going off. Why? Because I'm happy that it's me plus 10. Anything's better than zero, right? So I'm always very grateful. So thank you so much, Carrie, for saying that. And I do want to help elevate your day, because when you go out in the day, there's this weird space of, if depression is within someone, or madness or anger or lack of trust, they project that to you. If you haven't read, we're not reading this book now. I've read it like 4 times now because it's a really great repeat per year book. But the 4 Agreements, I'll add that on the next stream. But we're reading Untethered Soul right now because we want to untether ourselves to the things that are keeping us hostage to it. We want to be able to diversify our energy so that we're not stuck if something leaves us. If it's not your own, you want to build that. So it is appreciated. Oh, by the way, if you're in here hanging out, go ahead and hit the follow button. You clearly like me enough to join me. I see you still in here. Don't fall back now. I'm calling you out. I'm calling you out. I'm calling you out. But yeah, Carrie, I hope you have an even better day. Thank you so much for showing love. Your house looks so chill. Where is it? It is in a small island. It's a small, beautiful, gorgeous lagoon. It's busy because it is touristy. So the area I stay in, it's like a diamond in a rough. You know, you have to have eyes to see it. And thank God, parts that I do thank God for is being able to see something that hasn't fully realized itself, aka it hasn't come into its fullness, right? So because I was aware of the place and I got to meet the owner, and I'm very big on removing the middleman if I can, so I'm always talking to owners over like employees, but I love employees. I speak to them too. I went to the place that I told you guys about yesterday, that the guy, he wasn't there the last couple of days. But neither was I. I can see if he's there or not because he makes sure he sees me when he's there. But anyway, so I go there today because I was handling some Wi-Fi stuff, and he was there. He had his haircut. He's like, I miss you. He's like, when are you coming back? I'm like, when are you working? Because I'm only here literally when he's there. And, you know, they wouldn't believe the place that I live because of what it is. But it's actually the best place on the island. Why? Because it's low key and very, very chill. So there's not a lot of foot traffic. It's one of the best views because of the guy who owns the place. I'm whispering as if there's not a lot of you in here, but you know what I'm saying. So yeah. So my place is very great. My other place I will show you, but we have to, once we get there, I do have 2 places. One is still coming together. No one talks about the part of development of where you got to deal with all these people and contractors. And I'd be like, oh, one guy was like, the guy I was talking to, he was like, not like partnership, but like the guy I was talking to, business. And as a woman, you know, they always, whatever. He was like, oh yeah, he was telling me price points. And I was like, well, this is not even ready. Why would I pay? Oh, well, sir, this is my number now. Lock that number in where the person's at. That's why I tell people, meet me where I'm at, because I'm only elevating. And when you don't, boy, I be flying through the roof. Lee, when did your price increase? It was low when I started. That was why you should have joined in then. Because now it's going to be untouchable or unfathomable. I have no idea. Whatever. Hi, have a nice day. You're so cute. Thank you, Joe. Thank you for following. I didn't see your follow, but thank you for commenting. You can follow me for notifications when I go live. You could typically catch me from 9 to 12 a.m. around that time frame, and maybe even a little after that. It depends on the live. Service, Mary, Ben, thank you for following. And Playboy26, thank you for being you. Are you a playboy or a lover boy? Let me know. Okay, so now what we're about to do is optional and it's up to you. This is where we get to really sit and dissect our mind mapping. We're going to start a fresh one. We spoke about mind mapping. I'm going to do a brief summary, not too long for those who have been here. If you've been joining me, thank you so much. Please be a little patient in the beginning process of this. So mind mapping is literally what people say, you know, getting your thoughts on paper, you know, mind dumping, etc. We mainly want to have any form of paper. I prefer more of a cardstock type of paper, so it just feels better, like it's a little thicker than like loose paper. But I also do like loose paper when I'm just like scribbling thoughts and I don't want to waste my cardstock. So I did put some options down below. A good composition book is great. A spiral notebook is also great. The only ones I currently have that I pulled out for today, I love a good Moleskine. Moleskine can sustain the test of time. I love a good Moleskine. I have two Moleskine. No, I have three Moleskines. Wait, let me see if my other one's over here. All right, right. So I have like the big notebook Moleskine. I think I have it on the list today. Let me see. Okay, so I have this is the Moleskine I just clicked on. It's the classic notebook size. And I've had this one. I'm going to show you a little bit, but it's, you know, a little personal, but I'll show you some papers at least. So it's not the thickest paper, but it is thicker than typical spiral paper, okay? Mainly, I want to say if you are a writer, a journalist, or journaler, or someone who likes to just documents their information and wants to keep it and they don't want to put it online or transition, Moleskine's going to be the best thing you can get to sustain the test of time. I live outside and a lot of products do not survive outside. Why? Because of the material. Okay, a lot of things mold so quickly and I get so sad because I'm like, dang, it was only been 2 weeks. I should have worn more. I only wore it twice. I'm serious. So, okay, let me see. So I bought this. I don't want to look at when I purchased it. I'll look at the first journal I did. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. 2022. So this is 2 years old and it's, no, we're in 2024. Yeah, 2 years old, going on 3, and it's still sustainable. It's still really, really good. I did bring some products with me from the States, like my iPad cover. This is unavailable, and it's been through some things, but it has sustained the test of time. And I feel like for me, when I buy products that are expensive, my thing when it comes to price to product is how long over time. So I think about it where it's like, what is it called? A deduction over time. Basically, how is it worth it in the grand scheme of time, or is it worth it in the trendy aspect? So I can't speak too much about this because it's not even available anymore. I had it out, so I brought it out. But this is 2 years, coming on 3 years old, and she's still good. You can kind of see like the spots that I'd be speaking of. But listen, as long as it keeps the words that I've written legit, I'm not mad about it. Period. I love seeing like my past thoughts. I'm like, oh girl, that was good. Yeah. Don't you ever go back. Well, we might go back. We might touch it again. You know, I just love going back. Like, I love reflecting. I love pondering. Amazon customer, thank you for joining the Lead Train. Everyone else that is here, we are going to get deeper into our mind mapping. Join in, say hi, hit the follow button, and tap the heart. It doesn't hurt you, but if it does, just sit back and relax, okay? So, we spoke last Monday about mind mapping as our first episode. I gave you an entire rundown of what mind mapping is, how to do it, and I gave you a week to get it done. So, I'm going to break down a new mind map of myself, and we can walk through this together if you are new here, or if you just need help with what the next steps are. We're going to enter into the next steps now. So this is the one that I'm using. Like I said, it doesn't have to be exact. Just get something similar or what works best for you. Anything you do in life, if you follow me, if you vibe with me, I'm going to tell you, if it works for me, it may not work for you. Obviously, if it's like a tech product, that's different. But I mean strategy. I mean skincare, hair care. We may not have the same hair care. So if I'm speaking about hair care, don't get the products if your hair looks nothing like mine. But if I say it's hydrating and you have dehydrated hair, that's different. Okay? Same with this. All I have is a rippable notebook. I love this because I don't like carrying. Who's trying to go outside with all this? Not me. Take the paper I created for the day, and we keep going. So, I also added some pins down here, some clipboards. Just kind of scroll through. Me clicking on my page, it throws it off a little bit, so I ain't got time to be trying to click, clack, boom. But I love me a good ballpoint pen. I love even the basic black ones. Mine's ran out. Those are great. This one I put on here for those that like to be cutesy and color coded. I tried the color coded. I kept getting distracted. Oh, sorry. This is my small moleskin. I don't use it as much as I should because I have other papers that I prefer, but I do like to put like certain things in here. It's just not my everyday notebook, but I do keep it close because of what's inside. Now, this is my Scribble Scrabble content. Where's my pen? Hold on, y'all. Okay, so we're going to use our nice ballpoint pen. Hi, John. Thank you for joining the lead train. Let's get our 2025 together. If you're at work and you're watching, God bless you. How are you? What's going on? What do you need? You need a cup of coffee? You need some more vibes? Just let me know. If you are at home and you're watching me on TV, grab your coffee and your tea and your food and a piece of paper. This won't take long, but I will make it long for those that just need a little bit more help. I'm guiding you like a teacher, okay? Shout out to my teachers in the building. Okay, so don't overthink the visuals. We just need this for a reference point. We'll do the days and the times later. Before you get to the days and the times and the topics, I need you to get out whatever it is you need to get done, okay? So when we're thinking about mind mapping, again, what's on your mind today? Now, there's mind mapping for the year. You could do a 6-month check-in, 3-month check-in. You can do a full year. I think I said that. You can do a month, and you can do a week, and you can do a day. So there's a lot to it. I'm not going to do a whole year breakdown. We can do that in 2025. But right now, we want to declutter our mind before the Gregorian calendar New Year, aka January 2025, or January 1st, 2025. So, what's on your mind for the month? What's on your mind for the week? I don't know where you are. This is a personalized journey. I'm a bit further than you, which is why I'm teaching you it. But I don't mind doing my weekly with you because it is Monday for me as it is for you, right? Okay, so mind mapping is basically, okay, today is, I don't know, let's just drop Monday's on my mind. What does Monday look like? Wi-Fi was trash. We started at 10. That's so far. Okay, vibes, because we like Mondays are a vibe, but they're not, every day's a vibe, but Monday's not a stressful day. Or we don't want it to be a stressful day because Monday has been declared so stressful that I rebuked it and decided to create a whole Monday for myself that was outside of the stress that came with Monday because that helps me decrease my stress. So Monday, I don't know, I put 10 because of Amazon, or not even Amazon, because Wi-Fi vibes. What else? Schedule, Twitch, gaming, because this is something that has come to me recently. Somebody offered me something. Schedule. So as you do yours, it won't look like mine. Yours might say meal prep, working out. It may say healing my skin, healing my heart, getting into a relationship, getting out of a relationship. It could be all of that. For me, let me think, because this is personal. So because I'm doing it publicly, it's a little nerve-wracking. But because mine is a bit more clear than before, I don't mind sharing. All right, okay. What's on my mind now? Monday, 10 vibes. Oh, workout. When? I gotta figure out that timeline because I was gonna go earlier, but I'm gonna do it afterwards. I should have went earlier considering the Wi-Fi, but it's okay. I got 2 new sponsors I gotta consider and email. So the nonprofit I work with, they shot some great content this week. I need to edit or review and edit. So this doesn't have to be cute. This is the part of, this, you don't want this to be perfect. You want this to be sloppy. And long as you can read it, That's what's important for the next step. But this is just a weekly mind map. What does my week look like though? For real, for real. Oh, I need to go to the grocery store finally. And I need to figure out what the food is for the week. Food. Oh, I said fresh food. Fresh foods this week. What is on my mind? Oh, clean desktop. That's like, this always needs to be done. Storage is crazy. Like, my storage goes wild. I'm like, dang, how y'all feel? And I look at my footage. I'm like, Jesus. Okay. Workout to sponsor HNA, review and edit, schedule. I'm moving a little ahead, but I want to keep that over here. All right, anything else? Anything else? I got a little, I have a little bit of cleaning to do, not too much, little cleaning. And today is the what, 9th or 10th? I think it's the 9th. Oh, it is the 9th. It is the 9th. So let's put, just for our own reference, December 9th. If you can remember to put dates on your paper, just because it may not make sense now, but later when you look back, it's going to make a lot of sense. So December 9th, what else? Hold on, y'all. Holds up. Wait a minute. Give me a second. Okay. So this is my desktop that I use when I'm working, like, remotely. Okay. It just gives very official. Products and things we buy, it just helps elevate the visual we need. That's why when I say, when you shop with me, shop with wisdom, but also shop with what will help elevate your space. I love going to the gym looking cute. What? I go in there looking crazy sometimes too. It's usually when I wake up and just roll out of bed and throw on my sweats and I go to the gym. But there are days where I'm like, you know what? Let's show the gains, okay? Same thing goes with products, okay? So just be mindful of that. Now, this is separate. This is work, schedule, okay, sponsorship. What else is on my mind today? What are we trying to get done this week specifically? Oh. So I need to resurface some of my content. Okay, so for this week, my birthday is coming up. So in my mind, I'm working off a couple different aspects. New year, new month, new platform, and my birthday's coming up. So you know we like to be a little extra for our birthdays. Some birthdays I'm extra, some birthdays I'm relaxed. It just depends on what I did the year before. So last year I was very relaxed. This year I'm going to do some very, very fun, cute outings. I have my friends out here who want to celebrate me too, which is amazing that I have friends within a year who want to celebrate me. Wow. But that's from a person who has had to heal from the fact that people did not want to celebrate me on my birthday. Crazy, I know, but it's real. And I'm pretty sure you celebrated people on their birthday who have not celebrated you. So you're not alone in that, okay? Hold on. Hold on, we're gonna go. Well, I need to bring me some. Okay, oh, I did have my incense burning, but that was before. Okay, so once you got to the point of your mind mapping kind of looking like this, if you're doing for the month or for the year, it's going to be a lot more than this. There has been something that I've been like keeping my eyes on, which is like I always keep my eyes out on the market, period. Okay, whether I invest or not, that could be energy, which is time, that can be money, that can be anything. I'm always aware of what's happening around me just to make sure I'm not like missing out on something I want to speak out on or buy or just know. So, you like this chair? This chair is so funny to me, side note. They were painting outside. This chair is typically brown. I have another one. But they were painting outside, and this is what the chair was like after they painted. And I thought this was so cute. I was like, oh my goodness, this is so creative. This is so cute. Like, and I just took it. I was like, this is this is a one-in-one. This is an original piece. Okay, my eye, I be seeing everything. I just think it's so, like, you just see the labor. Like, it's just, ugh. Okay, so once your mind mapping is like this, once your mind mapping is laid out, the next step is you could take another piece of paper. This is where you can bring in your notebook, or what I don't mind doing, you rip it off because that's why we have rippables, and then you flip it on the back side, or just get another paper and just start fresh. Because I'm using this as an example and it's just a weekly, I don't need to like perfect it. This is to help me get through my week with focus, with clarity, and understanding. And another important part of mind mapping is to be able to discern, aka see, what is for you and what is not for you when the opportunity presents itself. A lot of people get stuck in confusion and, I don't know, anxiety, pressure. If you knew what your mind and heart and soul and spirit and body needed and desired, you won't be confused when somebody, a stranger or whatever, comes up to you demonically or angelically with a proposition. You won't be confused, because if it comes towards you and you mind mapped, you're going to know this has nothing to do with anything. Don't entertain it, because it takes your energy. Okay, so thank you, Flora, for joining the lead train. Hey, boo. Hallelujah. So if you're on the other side where you're like, I'm trying to heal, I'm trying to live, I'm trying to breathe, I make enough, I do them well, I want to do more, I want to do better, I'm here with you. If you are just like, I just need the vibes, come in and come out as you need to. Hello, beautiful. Hi. How's your day going? What are you up to? Are you mind mapping with us? Or are you just vibing? I pop up on your feed. I don't know. Okay, so Haley, Tracy, welcome back. So I did review the 5-minute video before my Wi-Fi went out. I saw your name. I was like, oh, Tracy, she's back. Where have you been, girl? I know. Where have you been? We're back, honey. Yes, the light has shined upon us. Yeah, once again. When it's your season, do not play about it. So, we're doing our mind mapping morning, but it's Monday, so we're doing an official mind map. Yes, we're back. Period. You know what's crazy? So, okay, sidebar, but it's all tied together. Again, Tracy, I spoke about you earlier. Tracy was here with me 3 years ago when I was like in my flow. I was building it because I just started. And then I caught my flow. I was in the influencer vibe where you're just like, hey guys, nah. And I was like, ooh, this is cute. But there's more, and I want to give them that. But I had to find that, and I had to go through hell to get it. But baby, we're back. Whew. Hallelujah, amen, gloria a Dios. So, we're in our mind mapping. Tracy, how are you? How are you doing? How's your year been? Girl, we're preparing for 2025 as if we didn't go through 2024. Ow! We're preparing ourselves as if 2024 didn't exist. It was great for a lot of us. It was hell for a lot of us. It depends on what side of the side you're on. But I am here to be a balanced beam and to help you transition through the in-betweens. Okay, hi Jill. Thank you for the follow, babe. I hope you're having a great Monday morning. Are you drinking coffee? I decided to get cappuccino today. Again, I wasn't fighting the energy. I just went with the flow. Very, very good. Very, very. This is our cup for the day. If it's filled to the top, I usually get here in the morning by 12. And then if I need it any other time throughout the day, I just sip it. It's a little cool, but I'm okay with that. So once you get to the point of your mind mapping looking a little chaotic, I'm doing mine for the week. Maybe you're doing yours for the month because maybe you haven't done it. We're just jotting down anything coming across our minds. Coffee is in hand. I found my people. Hey, girl. Okay. Oh, look. Coffee lovers. Can we just have a moment can we convene together about how coffee has kept us? It's crazy to say it like that, but it's so true. When people are talking about like addictions, I'm like, I ain't gonna they love to bring it. Oh, well, you drink coffee and it's legal. It has been approved. I can drink as much as I please. Now, it may hurt my heart a little bit. The older I get, it may palpitate a lot more faster, but you know what? I'm alive and well, and I'm here to have this very conversation with you. I had a few moments I had to readjust my life, but I'm back on the right path and looking forward to 2025. Yes, Tracy. If you're like Tracy, where life, I said this yesterday. Let me bring my face into the frame. Sorry, you guys. I said this yesterday. Again, this is all one. This is not like, hey, we're just going to do this. And it's a conversation. That's what a flow looks like. A flow starts and it just ebbs and flow, right? That is the same concept I had to accept about life. No matter how much I scheduled my Amazon Live at the time, I made sure that I had enough Wi-Fi together. I made sure that the products were set up well. I made sure I was ready for the moment, right? Wi-Fi still did what Wi-Fi does, and that's outside of my control. Now, this is a smaller scale of comparison and contrast, but life is the same way. Life will whoop you no matter how good you've been. You be like, dang, I did all these great things. And life is like, and what? You gonna stand up to me or not? Because a lot of people get stuck and they don't stand up. I want to teach you how to stand no matter what. If it's high, if it's low, I'm still standing. If it's going great, I'm doing a lot more because I'm aware that when it goes down, I'm gonna have to make sure. A good friend of mine, she said some very wise words. She said, when you're up, maximize. Because the low will come. She didn't say it like this exactly, but this is what I heard. The low will come. And when that low comes, you need to know how to shift. I like to say this in basketball terms. You need to know how to pivot. I love a good spin move. But you thought I was going this way. Psych. People didn't see me coming. And now they can't stop what's already here and what's happening. I love that for us. I love that for me. And now here we are. If you caught me in 2023, I've spoken about it. It was hell on high waters. I was going through it. Oh, I had spiritual awakening. I had physical awareness. I was back home in my family. I had been in over 10 years. It was just so much. And I was like, oh my goodness. Why hasn't anyone that I've heard or know about spoken about this part of your life, this pivotal part of life that's important when you're leaving your 20s and entering your 30s? I've never heard of someone telling you you're going to go through a very heavy test and it's going to feel like this. And people are so on mute when it comes to their experiences in life. Thank you, Tracy, for expressing yours, that they have a fear of expressing their truth. And it's like, I don't care if you think somebody has billions of dollars. I don't care if you think somebody has millions of dollars. I don't care if you think somebody has, oh, they look so cute and blah, blah, blah. You don't know what's going on behind the scenes. And we've heard the stories. So I'm going to need you as your own person to do what's best for you in 2024 beyond. I'm saying today on. I don't care what people may judge it. If you have to stand up in a way that you never thought you would have to do certain things, as long as you're still standing is all I'm concerned about. People may judge you. They may look at you crazy, call you crazy, or look at you weird. But they're not paying your bills. They're not making sure you're healthy and happy. They're not checking. They're not you. So you need to be looking out for you. Hello! Happy Monday! We made it! I want to say what I want to say, but I'm on Amazon. Nigga, we made it, okay? There, I just had to do it quickly. Girl, it's a disease. Yes, you're definitely talking about coffee. It is. It has a chokehold on me. Like, it's to the point, and I'm admitting this because we're all in admission, right? There's some parts of my weekends or even my days where I need something stronger, and I'd be like, dang, why do I feel? I always go back to my why. I'm like, why do I feel like this? And it's because, yeah, we don't like to accept the truth of what we live in, so we make the best out of it. I want to show you how to keep your balance to continue to make the best out of life. Life is meant to be lived, but life is living you, and you're not living it. I know, bar. That's a whole bar. I can cry at the thought of that because I can see the moments I let life take over versus me fight back. And I'm pissed at some moments because I'm like, that would have been an easy fight. But I crumbled. It's okay. We're not there anymore. It's okay. It's okay. But we got to stand back up. A lot of people are, a lot of us, I won't say people because no one's perfect. I'm still going through my battles, and my battle may just be like drinking less coffee or watching my intake on certain things, you know. You're not by yourself in what you're struggling with, so please understand that. Oh, I have a call in a little bit. All right, let me let him know to call him later. I'm busy. I got a lot moving right now. Wait. Comments. Hold on. I have a call in at 12, but hold on. Would you say that as well? We also have our group meeting as well too to help. Please, yes. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. This is real. This is real life. Please, I'm like, hey, let's do the call. Pause. If you are interested in the nonprofit that I do the social media and PR with, please go check out holidayhoops.org. We're in our Giving Tuesday. You feel to give. If you want to follow there, follow. And just check it out. We're helping the youth, young adults, African Americans, Black Americans, excuse me. And it's not easy because I'd be like, oh God, it's so much work. But I'm here for the kids, you know. I'm here for the youth. I'm here for the younger version of myself when I play ball. All right, but hold on. Hey, let's move to Tuesday. I'm on Amazon right now. Okay, boom. Parents this week and about next week plus more. Yeah. All right, I'm still here. Hold on. Almost there. Oh. Hermosa dia. Okay. I'm still standing. If you're still standing when life has been trying to knock you off of your feet, type that in the chat. I'm still standing. I don't know. Put a standing emoji if you don't feel like typing that much. God bless you. God bless us. I was knocked down to the point of like, I saw why people gave into their addictions. I saw the why. And I've always been a very curious person. If you see the way that I speak and what I like speak of and on, I've always wanted to know how people ended up where they were at their age, their stage. And as I get older, I'm like, I can't even judge you. Life does that too. Life will take you and just, wow. If you don't got no muscle, if you have no inklings of how to just, you do end up in a position that, you know, you're like, you know what? I don't care, blah, 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 blah. I don't care either, but I do. Like, you have to find the balance of what excites you and what keeps you going. Let me close my door because they want to do their mowing right now. Oh, my boy. No, keep going. Don't stop now. Hold on, you guys. Oh, I need to make some food soon. Okay, we're gonna make some food in a little bit. Oh, yes. I have my oatmeal, and I have an apple for the fruit. So we do our carbs and our fruit at the same time. Jill, love this. You can't always control what happens around you, but you do have control over how you react. Oh, heaven has sent you to us. Thank you. Over how you react to it and how you lean into the Lord. Ooh. Hold on. Let me make sure I'm still here. My Wi-Fi just shifted. Am I still on screen? Hold on, you guys. This is the part of what I do that I have to like do two things at once. So if you need to reset your place, your house, or whatever, go ahead and do that now. Give me 1 second because it's my reset moment where I have to pay for my Wi-Fi. It's so fascinating when you pay. You know how like, okay, pause. But Jill, we're going to get back to your comment, but it's still in the same alignment. You know how the word does speak spiritually, scripturally about, we spoke about, I love Ecclesiastes, but to everything there's a season. Okay, yay. On top of that, to everything there is like an ebbs and flow. Like everything is this or that. White, black. Don't think racism, but you can. Up, down. Good, bad. Heaven, hell. Like everything does have that energy within itself. So that could be knowledge, lack thereof. That could be unhealthy, healthy. It's this or that, right? There are some in-betweens, but it's like drinking decaf coffee knowing that it still has caffeine in it. You don't get to fully escape it. That's the point. As a naturalist, I'm here to confirm to you, you do not escape this. You can't escape it. You can disappear a little bit, you can really hide, but you will have to go so low to the ground to get to that point, because the world as we used to know it 20 years ago is no longer. I'm seeing people that I know and, that live, horses and buggies and flip phones still, because those aspects of life exist if you join those tribes or believe in that reality. They're going through it too. And I was like, y'all going through it. I don't even know who to look at. I gotta find my own path. I just feel like I'm still continuously finding that reality. And if I feel like I am, I know you are. I'm young. I'm a young woman finding her reality. I realized when I looked at what I had around me and my family, I had enough to get me to the next level. Like I had a lot of people passing the baton as far as they could get it to me. But I'm still waiting for someone to pick up the baton from me. I've been running for like 12 years. I'm looking at my siblings. Who's next? What are y'all doing? Now, they're doing fabulous. My sister's getting a master's. I don't have a master's. Girl, you get that master's. Matter of fact, just go ahead and get a doctorate. Just keep going. I told her that. I was like, why do you want to stop? Just don't. There's nothing out here. I'm doing it. I'm telling you. I had to remind her that there's not anything else outside of the thing that you're doing that's working for you. And then you have to continue on from there. They're still young, and I'm still stretching the line for them. But I'm going to be like, who's hitting 500,000 on their live streams? They hate to see me coming. Dang, here my sister come. Yep. What y'all been doing all 2024? I've been ducked off in a bikini, hopped on one time. Crushing it. What y'all doing? So I am a reminder of what they can achieve, but somebody has to be. Okay, we're reset on our Wi-Fi. Yay. So we're back. We're not moving too far. If you like this kind of podcasty vlog style, this is that. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Hop in and hop out. I'll be here. But vibe with me. Follow me. Chit chat. Join in. This is the space that has been created for us, by us. Hallelujah. Freaking Hallelujah. If you don't look like me, that's okay. Some people look like me and don't vibe with me. It's okay. I've learned. It is what it is. You're either here or you're not. Okay, so wait, Jill, back to you. She said, if you can't always control what happens around you exactly. But you have to control how but you do have control over how you react to it and how you lean into the Lord. I love that as a biblical queen who was born and raised in the church has found the other side of that. I lean into God when I have to bring people to the who, what, where, when, why. But I try to speak to people spiritually because people close out when they hear certain words, right? It's like somebody coded them to hear Lord or God and they just collapse. So I try to keep it open for those who need that because every religion's not too far. But I'm not saying that to discredit. No. I'm heavy on the Yahoo. I'm very heavy on that. But I say yes to that because last week's topic, I was saying I felt something in energy where you need to mind your own business. You need to stay in the spirit of your own orbit. Focus on what you have going on. Anything outside of your mind map, anything outside of your mind, anything outside of your control, let it go, baby. Don't hold on to it. Please, I'm not begging. I'm asking you. I don't need to beg. I'm here to help, but it's not a necessity. It's not necesito. I'm learning Espanol. So yeah, heavy on the if you feel someone's trying to take or zap your positive energy, retract it. Don't even speak. Just I love to stand still, like a stoicism. My sister Kiana taught me this. You gotta be stoic in life. Because I can walk around jolly, go Bali, go golly, go golly, go holly. And I can see when a negative entity is like, ooh, I'm going to go try her. And I will laugh in a person's face because I would be like, one, I would either laugh out of like, girl, what are you even doing? Or boy, what are you even doing? And then two, I would either just like look at them with a dead face because it's like, what are we doing here? Okay. But yeah, so Jill, you're in on it. Does everyone understand psych or is that just a Southern thing? I think it's shared by Dania. Hi, thank you for commenting. I think it's a Southern thing. I'm definitely realizing that Southern hospitality is not global. New York taught me that because they were rude as heck. And I was like, why is everybody so mean? I'm like, girl, nobody's waking up to say good morning. Nobody's worried about your good morning. They're trying to get to work and we're all on the same train. That would be so confused by it. I was like, well, what are we, well, if that's the case, well, what are we doing here? Because how is this working? No matter how you slice it. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, yes. Oh, yeah. I put these in the chat. I like these more than the incense because they're extremely strong. I think it's at the end of the chat, maybe. No, I don't think I put it on, but they're the incense cone, and they're very strong. So if anything around you, instead of getting like, I love a good sage, but they take forever to light up. They take forever. So I like this in between. You need something very, very strong, like a metal top, that will hurt, but it helps the atmosphere. So I'm resetting mine because people love to try to infiltrate. Okay, I had to reset that. Sorry, y'all. I love that. But shared by Dania, correct me, please. A lot of things are Southern, which I didn't even realize was a thing for real until I got older and traveled. And like when I see certain content creators post like certain sounds, I'm like, oh, that's so Southern, that's so Florida. But yeah, I don't know if people understand what "bih" means or "psych." I forgot what it was, Flora, but you said I love that. And Maurice, thank you for following. I appreciate it. I can testify I'm still standing. Me too. And it was painful to get through the unnecessary yapping or in like conversations, but they were also necessary for this process. Like seeing people like myself excel in such a time as this, it makes sense. But I've been like, I don't know if you guys remember that viral video. We're chit-chatting. I don't remember the viral video of the girl. She was like, okay, God, where are you, God? They said, what she said? She said, he may not come when you want him, but he's always on time. She was like, well, what time is it? Hold on, we're gonna take a break. I know y'all like, girl, we want a mind map. We gonna mind map, y'all. We have time. That's the power of privilege. We have time. Okay? But she was like, okay, God, you said that you always on time. She's like, what time are you coming? I'm like, yeah, seriously. Some of us have been really, really working to have that, like, I don't want to say that initial moment, but that moment where everything we've been fighting for and doing just makes sense. And as a person who has been through the entertainment industry and who has lived that and who has said no, I'd be like, yeah, okay, well, what is it that needs to change? Because X, Y, and Z, and I've done X, Y, and Z. But what I've seen now come to pass that I kind of never really thought would is the reality. It's the reality that, everything does have its season, and to those who have, like, when it's your season, you need to maximize it, and don't be afraid to show up because that's your time. Oh yeah. Now, how long that time lasts, we don't fully know. So I don't know how I ended up here. Was simply Christmas shopping, but yeah, girl, life muscles are much bigger now after 2024. First of all, Murdell. I think it's Murdell. Myradell didn't make much sense. I think it's Murdell. Hi, Murdell. Your comment was 12 minutes ago, but thank you. I hope you're still hanging out. What are you shopping for Christmas? Is it gifts? Is it decorations? Let me know, because these are things we can speak about as well. But I'm happy I popped up on your timeline. It's kind of like when people say, if I popped up on your timeline and you've never seen me before, this is for you. Don't be afraid to accept the thing that you've been waiting for, even though it may not look like what you were expecting. If you keep waiting for the visual to look like what you were expecting, you're going to miss out on your blessing. I need to make an album because I'm dropping bars. Okay? I may not look like what you thought it would look like, but I'm here to help guide you through the turmoil we're about to encounter more through and through. Okay. But yeah, what did I say? Oh, yeah. So thank you for following, and thank you for hanging out, and thank you for saying hi. Same. Jill was like, girl, I came in here for one thing. I seen you and I joined in and I love what you're talking about. I love that for all of us. Thank you so much. Flora says, yes, me too. 100% being appalled. Jill, can I get you on a chat? The time has yet to come. I'm not going to rush the process. But a part of my mind map for Amazon specifically is to have this conversation with panel. TikTok does allow it. Amazon does allow it. I think YouTube may allow it. So if I can figure out how to do it on Amazon, I will easily do it here. I think I can through a webcam where we can have this with 3 other faces and we can go back and forth in conversation. Because what I've realized when it comes to audience, I have different audiences for different things, okay? Because I'm not just a one person, a one pony trick. I have multiple. So I have platforms for the person I present when I'm online. Thank God. So, period. So, I think we're going to do that. Because, Jill, I would love to hear more about what you're saying in the perspective of what you're saying. I know you can align the stories. I was talking yesterday about Samson and how the power was in his hair. And I was like, well, as a woman who does have a lot of hair, I do resonate with that energy, because why am I taking my hair away by my own hand? Because of what someone else said or influence or what I grew up in. I didn't grow up in it because my family didn't teach me to shave, but because as a young woman, what was taught to me was shave, shave, shave. Now that I'm older, in my own opinion, with confidence, I'm not against trimming. I'm not against cleaning myself up, but I do want to feel the difference in power and energy from having more versus having less. But that's a Bible story. If you get it, shout out to you. Sharon, your first pronunciation was correct, and I'm Florida girl. Ah, what part of Florida? I'm from Palm Beach. Period. No, I'm from Raw. I'm from the Raw. Okay, hold on. I think we have like a whole thing. I'm from the Raw. It's so crazy to me that people don't realize I'm from the ghetto. I'm from the ghettos, okay? I didn't think I was from the ghetto because we had everything we needed. It didn't feel like that, but as you, again, compare and contrast other people's realities, lives, you're like, ooh, we didn't have water those 2 nights. I think we're from the ghetto. You know what I'm saying? But, like, love was in the room. We had roof over our head, clothes on our back. It wasn't as bad as I know it could have been in comparison to things that are bad. But yeah, like I had an auntie who passed away from AIDS. God bless you, auntie. I love you so much. I remember her and she did very well. But yeah, like I'm from a place that I'm grateful to be where I'm at. Even though I know there's more, even though I know that people that look similar or do blah, 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 they're not from where I'm from. They don't have what I have. That's a grit you cannot buy. That's a reality and upbringing, again, you cannot duplicate. It's something that's in you and you figure out how to make it out. Oh yes, I want to teach you because I know there are adults, there are young kids, there are other colors of humans, of hues that look like me that are, girl, I'm stuck too. I know, baby. But God taught me how to get out of the hood I was in. Let me help you. You may not even be in the hood. You just might be struggling because, well, prices have increased. Now what? I know. But let's keep it cute. Let's not go too deep. But we are elite because I come from that. So when you come from something and then you elevate, it holds a different weight than having prosperity as a youth and growing in that. I mean, good God Almighty, if I had that growing up, prosperity, aka money, aka wealth, aka reparations, I don't know where I would be now. If I did good with nothing, if I did good with few, I'm pretty sure I would do good with a lot, right? Okay, so let's keep going. I see there's 1,000 of us in here. How are you? Happy Monday. What y'all shopping for? Why y'all online? The same reason I'm online. I know. I was looking for a puppy playpen. Ooh, I need a puppy. I want a dog. I think I'm ready. I haven't had a dog since I was like a child, and he passed away. I remember because it was very sad. I was in 10th grade. And my dog, her nickname was JJ. My mother named her Janet Jackson. My mother named her Janet Jackson, but her nickname was JJ, and I remember her passing, and I tried to get like a dog after her, and like it never obviously works out that way, and she didn't stay around long because I was a very busy young person as I am as an older person, but I'm ready for a dog now. I have experience with a cat, and I didn't like cats because of how they treated me growing up, but I enjoy cats now with understanding of their placements. I know, I see things from a very different perspective, but I'm glad you were shopping for a playpen because you're just giving me confirmation that my dog is coming soon. Yeah. We need companionship, okay? You got it, mama. Reach out and let me know. Okay, when I figure it out, I got you, because I would love to have more. Duval! Duval's a very interesting place. I won't go too deep because we're public and it's 1,000 people in here, so let's keep it cute. Thank you. I appreciate you, and I see you. I see you. Duval's in the building. If you know, you know. Thank you for the follow. Share by Dania. Dania? I feel like it's Dania, but it could be Dania. I am a respective persons of names. Jill, grit you cannot buy. That part. Great statement. That's because the best way to relate to someone and reach them can sometimes be from a shared background and perspective. Hallelujah. Heavens on earth. Who are you? Where are you from? Because you're absolutely correct. You're like confirming everything that I had any doubt about, which I rebuked out, but you know, it still creeps in. But I questioned why I was going through the things that I was going through, and I questioned how would I present it to the people that I was going through it for. A lot of things you are experiencing in your life are generational curses. That's why people say, oh, I'm a generational curse breaker, blah, 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 blah. That's a real thing. I am aware of things that I do not like. Why am I struggling with getting over the thing I don't even like? God has to remind me, oh, baby, no. This is from them. But in order for you to surpass X, Y, and Z, this is something you have to break to get past. I'm like, it's not even my demon to battle, but I'm looking for other tasks to complete because I've clearly passed a lot of other things and I see what I'm battling. So yes, a lot of things are not our own. I'm not saying that's a clear path for you to do things, but be aware. The same way I spoke about thoughts not being your own, the same way I spoke about, let's go back to mind mapping. But all thoughts are not our own, and all addictions or things or habits or routines that are not healthy are not our own either. That's not a clear path, that's just the truth. But you need to know who you are to decipher and discern between the two. Okay? We'll talk more as we mind map. Deborah L., thank you for the follow, baby. Dania. Okay. Thank you. I love you so much. Have a blessed, beautiful day. Dania, yes. That's the best way. When I'm learning Espanol, I'm learning Italian and French. I'm like, can you spell it out for me? I can see it better. It's like turning the music down to hear someone, or like turning the music down to read a sign better. It's like I can visualize things better. Most people are visual, so I appreciate you for breaking it down grammatically. Okay, so let's go back into our mind mapping. If you're joining new, hi, my name is Lee Poitier. This is Life with Lee here on Amazon Live. We have created a space to get ourselves together for 2025. Yeah. Look, not y'all being afraid of being ahead of the game. Anyways, if you just now join me, this is where we are. This is episode 4, week 2, start of our Monday. We haven't done the back. Let's get into that. So if you're joining now, the mind mapping that I've created is for the week. You can do yours for the month and for the week and or for the day. There's levels to it. Don't worry about it. So once you get to this point where you are, all your thoughts are mapped out, you jotted them down. It doesn't have to be perfect. It does not have to be cute. It just needs to be visible to you. Visual to you. You don't got to show everybody. I'm not going to mine is detailed enough, but we've been doing this for a while now, so I don't mind sharing it. I'm not going to show you like all my details, obviously. I think there are certain things that are meant to be private. Where did my pen go? I mean, did I sit? Hold on, we gotta find the pen because it just clearly wanted to dip out on us for 2 seconds. It needed a break, but I gave it a break. I don't need a stop. Oh, hold on, you guys. I don't know where the pen disappeared to. I probably grabbed it somewhere and took it as I went. Where did I put it? Oh, nope, that's not it either. Hold on. Where did I put my pen? Oh my god, how did it get over here? What the heck? It was all in my corner? Oh god. Hey y'all, my bad. Hold on. I found it. I found it. I need another. Where I'm transitioning some things back into the fridge because I live outside, so they get hot really quick. Excuse me. Hallelujah. Okay. I'm sending you a pack of pens, all colors. Thank you, Jill. I know. I ran out of, so I usually buy a pack, and it's the end of the year, so I think it's time for another round because I love a basic big ball pen. I think I have them down below, but I also love a bougie classy one that's like, it writes, but it dries fast. So if I do hit it, it doesn't I don't like that leak. But also the Moleskine does very well with capturing the leak. So these are great for Moleskine and just hard stock paper. Okay, let's come back closer. Let's hydrate. I'm thirsty. I forget how much I speak sometimes. Okay, so once you have your paper down to the point, again, let's break this back down again. Oh, Leah, I have everything written out. Okay, now you break it down, okay? So when you start breaking down your mind map, you want to look at your overall map and then figure out what is important for the start of your day. So we're doing for the week. For me, I'm going to focus on getting our schedule together. So I want me for Amazon. So for my mapping, I'm on the wrong side. Hold on. For my mind mapping, it's Monday. So the two important things I know needs to be done. So I like to start with what's important for the start of the week versus what I think is important. So groceries are better today than Wednesday. Why? Because I have food, I can meal prep, I can already have it done. Most people work between Monday and Tuesday, so I like to go when the food gets restocked fresh. Tuesday is always a great day to go to the grocery store if you did not know that. You can order on Amazon, I think Amazon Fresh, depending on where you're located. Okay, so for me, I know I need to do Amazon schedule. I have my templates created because I already did that part, but I need to set everything up so when I'm ready to go, it's done. That's called a flow. One thing you want to do as you map this out is how can this work in order? Think 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. A, B, C, D. You want to do it in a way that you just keep going and it does not stop. Okay? So you have Amazon schedule. Or for me, write yours out in order of importance. Okay? And then from there, we have our workout. Now, we'll break these down afterwards. Right now, we want to organize the map of our mind. Okay? Then we'll break this down once we organize 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. this is what I've been learning this year, which is it's kind of an outer body experience walking you through what I've been going through and learning this year. Kathy W, what's up, boo? Thank you for joining the Lead Train, girl. Period. We're all getting it together, honey. This Twitch gaming, that's extra. I was doing something last night that it came to me, and I was like, ideas come all the time. Like, there's no time to when an idea can come. I'm putting my oatmeal. I think I might eat them cold, but I want to have a little bit of hot water too. Oh my goodness, that rooster does not stop, y'all. Oh, maybe like 3 o'clock he'll stop. Okay, so what else? We'll just organize it, okay? So workout. Oh, I can do these two at the same time because that's easy. Wait, did I put groceries on here? So groceries, I gotta figure out, let me see. Because the day's already started. I have enough. If I don't go to the grocery store today, that's okay because the fresh produce, I'm aware of this, comes in on Tuesday. So Tuesday is the best day to go. Tuesday, Wednesday. That's when they get their fresh shipment. You see them in the store like stocking it up. So groceries, it's important. I'm not lacking. It's important, but Tuesday, if I had to choose a day to do it, it would be on Tuesday. So it's important, so it's up there, but maybe tomorrow. If I don't squeeze it in today, it won't hurt me. I have lunch, I have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So the day is good as far as food, but pleasurables like snacks, and I need more creamer and all those kind of things, I'm okay if I don't have it today. But it's still important, so we put it at the top of our list. So if part of your mind mapping, if you're going through the mind dump you've done, and like how I just said, okay, groceries are important, so we keep it at the top, but it does not have to be done ahora mismo, aka right now. So we can put that to the side, but it's still important. Just today's goals are what's needed to be focused on, because today is already today. This is not Sunday prepping. This is today's prepping. Okay, so I'm showing you how to clear out your day. Now, if your Mondays are busy and you can't be online, or you don't have time to mind map, girl, I'm busy, I'm at work, do this on Saturday and or Sunday, because Saturdays are free days for all of us, so take it as you need to, okay? Okay. Shout out to everyone that's hanging out. Please hit the follow button if you're vibing, and say hi. Okay? This is a community. Do you see what I'm doing right now? We're chilling, but we're prepping, and we're pushing, and we're producing. Okay, so I do have, so the 2 sponsorships, we'll just put that in emails. Emails is something I don't hit up every day like I used to. I remember the day when I got into New York, baby, I looked forward. Ooh, who wrote me? Now, I'm like, I gotta respond to people. Oh my God, work. I don't like the sound of work, but I do like the sound of motion. Okay, so that's good. Cleaning, I think the only cleaning we need to do today are dishes and putting our laundry up, so that's not tough. Oh, wait. Pick up laundry, and then wash dishes can go whenever. Washing dishes, I just do like a couple at a time. So this is important, but it's going to come and go as the day goes. Clean up desktop. Now, my monthly mind map, I'm going to give you an example. I think that was my, thank you, Amazon customer, for joining the lead train. So these are previous mind maps I've done, so you know it's real. They're obviously all over the place because it's been some time. This is not even necessary. So this is when I create new, I get rid of the old as best as I can. It hurts, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Doctor, period. We got a doctor in the house. Hey, Dr. Aisha or Isha or Aisha. Y'all, you know the pronunciations are a lot. Okay, so this was something I came up with one day. I remembered it. This was like a breakdown of some ideas I had to break down more ideas that I had. So the goal is, when you're mind mapping, the goal is to start with a heavy title, a heavy stream, a heavy overhead, and then you just keep getting more detailed. The point of this process is clarity. You want to know if that's a demon or an angel approaching you. I know, I love to be dramatic, but let's just go there. You want to know if that opportunity is for you or not. Is it a yes or a no? Not a maybe. Oh, let me think about it. Well, why? Because you haven't thought about it. So let's think about it now. So when the week's energy wants to present things to you, you're not confused. Okay? You had it right the first time. Hello. Oh, God, I forget what I be saying the first time. Dr. Aisha. Well, I said Asia, Aisha. Okay, yeah, okay. Dr. Asia, period. Hey, girl. Teach us some things. Don't be afraid. Okay, so this is another mind map that I had. More so about content. I think I was coming up with some names. I said Supernaturalista, herb product. I do make my own products. I have not yet to sell them. When I do, I'll let you know. Do not worry. But I was just coming up with some other thing. I was breaking down what it meant, price points. It's hard to scale yourself when you start denying yourself the right to price yourself, because it's weird to price yourself, but we all price ourselves. We price ourselves per hour. We price ourselves per hours, or some people do it per salary. If you are an entrepreneur and you're thinking about numbers and stuff, we price ourselves per whatever. My point is, if you break everything down and you start to see, oh, I charge X, Y, and Z per month, you'll be like, that's not even that much. So then the goal is to break it down to its natural state and then build from there. If I break down what I am currently speaking about in I don't know, say I broke it down into a series, and then from that series I broke it down to calls and blah, blah, blah. Then it starts to make sense. Like when companies hit me up, they're like, oh, Lee, how much do you charge? I'm like, $1 billion. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, if you're asking, I'm telling. But my point is, because there's a lack of clarity amongst the collective of us about what is what and who is who, we will never fully be on agreement about moving forward as I don't even say a community, as a country, because we lack the communication of where we even are as a person. So when I was a starting influencer, I'm like, people are saying charge more, do this. I'm like, well, what is the starting rate? Nobody's talking about that. Why am I missing gaps? I'm not understanding that all these people exist and I still can't find what I'm looking for. Then I find it out myself. Okay, so this is another one. So when I go back, so like, okay, perfect example. I have yet to do this, but once I get it broken down into like its category, right? This is just us organizing the level of importance, like a survey, 1 through 10, okay? So once I go through this, then each category will have its own paper or its own page, and then I'll break down the details of each thing. So again, I showed you Amazon. Amazon specifically was what time is it? Amazon specifically was how much time, what does it look like, what else? What topics and themes do I want to speak about? How do I want to present it? And then what products, right? So I don't have much to think about in the grand scheme other than what I want to present on Amazon. When do I do that? I'm giving you guys the time I typically have to myself. I take up all my own time. Why? Because I am me and I own my own time, okay? One thing I love about privilege and like freedom is the fact that I'm aware that I have authority and power over myself. If I don't want to do a thing, I don't mind saying no, and I don't feel bad about it because it's my time. It's my decision. It's my energy. It's your time. It's your decision. It's your energy. If you want to give it to me and you want to give it to a person you don't know and then you get mad at them later, you're like, you never say hi. And it's like, that person never spoke in your chat. I'm like, bro, I just met you for the first time. I don't know. When I see people who follow me, I see your name. I get to pronounce it. I literally break it down. Okay, so that's how you want to go through your mind map. I know we're still talking about it, and I know it's very long-winded, but I love you for hanging out. This is our day. So once you break your top to bottom category, then you're going to go through each one. Now, this is a basic overview because I am public. We have a lot of viewers. I want to be mindful of not sharing all of my details of secrets and all that kind of stuff. But this is a basic overview of my current week. Okay? I didn't even put like learning things at the bottom that I do on my own time. But maybe your week looks like, what is today? December? Finalizing gifts. Grocery shopping is a weekly thing. Nobody told me nothing. Grocery shopping is a weekly thing. If you eat fresh 3 times a week, because you gotta buy the food fresh. But yeah, grocery shopping is a weekly thing. Maybe you have kids, so you gotta schedule new clothes. Maybe you have new appointments, doctors, dentists. So you want to make sure you categorize it, because say you drop your kids off to the doctors. This is perfect. You drop your kids off to the doctors or the dentist. They're back there, you know, maybe you're the parent that wants to oversee everything. I don't blame you. There's a lot going on. So maybe you're there full time and you can't do the side hustle. But maybe you've been with this person for a long time as a dentist and they're doing great with the kids in the back, X, Y, and Z. And you're like, I could check emails for 10 minutes. You want to know your schedule so well when you know you have those 10. I love a 10-minute email check. Let me just overview it. If it's good, I'm good. If it's not, let me respond. Don't be afraid to face the reality you've created for yourself. Okay, now let's keep going. So, here's where we are. Now, when I have my previous papers, I only use them, like the reason they're still here is because I have yet to go through the pieces like this. I have yet to set up my website in the way that it's set up. You can check it out, but it's still a little, it's a work in progress. It's me and God and my spiritual team. So I'm going to take this and use this when I'm ready to help and build on my website. Right now, we're seeing where Amazon is in the grand scheme of what we're building. So, this right here is, I think this was money. I built a platform that I am very excited about because it represents a side of myself that I've never really expressed. Hot girl summer. So I was figuring out how to price things, because the last thing you want to do is underprice yourself if you are a business owner, etc. So we'll talk about that if you're interested. But I have yet to get back to that. I have my basic numbers, so I'm good. Now, this is great. Now, I won't show you my whole schedule so you don't try to track me. But officially, I put 6:30 a.m. officially wake up. And I put officially wake up. We have yet to get into the detail of the schedule yet. We're still in the mind mapping phase. It's okay. But because I wrote that because I may wake up at 5:30, but I don't get out of bed until about 6:30. So waking up versus getting up are two different things. If you did not know, now you know. What else? Okay, so this was probably my most recent one because it says November. So this was probably my most recent like breakdown of everything that I have going on, what it looks like, what's scalable, what's not scalable, what do I need to scale, how much do I scale it, what does that even look like when I say it. I hear me saying it, but what does that physically look like in action? Because it's easier said than done. So we want to make sure we're getting it done and not just saying it. So this I think is my most recent. No, this is my most recent one because it's more clarified. So you're going to just keep getting clearer on your vision, okay? So I love you guys for hanging. Let's keep going. Now, if you're following suit, your mind should be clear. You should be able to think about birds if you please. Once you've mind mapped, things will come across your mind. You're like, wow, I never thought about that before because you didn't have the capacity. You didn't have the space. It's like storage. Is your phone storage full? Your mind's probably full. Ooh, I hit a lot of y'all with that. If your phone storage, computer storage, house storage, the storage you bought for storage is storage, if all of that is full, I never understood how people pay for storage to store items to then have a full storage. That means you are a hoarder and I'm gonna need you to pull that together. Okay? Now, we're not talking about letting go just yet, but if you have a hard time doing so, you have given me another challenge, and I love that kind of challenge. I don't like all challenges. I will say no to certain challenges, and I'll just be okay with being in my peaceful space. But if you have a hard time letting go, I will be your best friend because I let go of things I should not let go of. But I would rather let go than hold on, and it brings me misery. Or I'm paying for storage for products I'm not even using into store, and I don't even know what's in there 10 years later. We've all been there. You're not by yourself. No judgment. I've been there too. I was like, girl, let that thing go. I grabbed what I needed, but like, if you don't use it, release it. Okay. So, this is a lot to take in, but that's why we're here for the morning aspect. But we're an hour like behind, sort of. So, this is our breakdown of 1 to 10. This is tomorrow. If we don't, this side is, it's important, but we don't need it today. So if we don't get it done, it's okay. It doesn't make me feel bad if it doesn't get done. I have water, I have food, I have breakfast, I have everything that I need to get more done, or to get the day done. But it's still important because the last thing we want to do come Wednesday, we have nothing, and now we're spending more eating out. I don't mind eating out, but it's not been hitting the same, so I'd rather just cook my own food until people pull it together. Until the food feels and tastes better, I just rather cook my own. Because if I'm mad at anybody, it's me. Okay? So I did cook some really good pasta last night, or baked ziti. I could have made some money off of those plates. It was so good. It was so good. It was so good. I have one more plate today. Ooh, I'm about to bust that thing. Oh, I'm excited for it. Anyways, are you guys enjoying this? This is just fun to me because I've been doing this by myself all year. And I now get to share with people who have like-minded interests that want to elevate their own year. I've been so agitated with the things I've been seeing online. It's not giving what it needs to give. And then I was like, I think you're the giving that needs to give. And I was like, dang, I gotta give. And I was like, well, yeah, you're not seeing it, so you gotta be it. And I'm like, if you've ever emailed me, one of my quotes is,
Be the change you want to see in the world. I was like, ah! Wait. I got to get my confidence up. They out here doing big things on big budgets. And here I am from my little hut on the lagoon, crushing it. Ugh. So it does exist for us. And the visuals are important because I need a younger version of me to see that she can do it where she's at, how she looks, and she doesn't have to look like that. You don't have to give your body to the BBLs. No judgment. Do your thing. I like the hips. I wish I had them. I'd be working out hard. Never get them. So I'd be like, ooh, I want hips too. But I'm like, you know what? If God didn't ordain it for me to have it, it is what it is. I won't be mad about it. But on my next bid, Lord, can I have a little bit of hips? Because the hips be on it. The hips be hipping. Some people have hips and no booty, but they give it because they got the hips. I love body. I love the physique of beings because it's so crafted. Like, you can tell somebody crafted us gorgeously. Like, if I were to do a potter or a pot or like I will show you this plate, but like if I start doing pottery, when I start doing pottery, I've been looking up classes. I have like 5 classes right now, so your girl's stacked. But I've been thinking about classes, and pottery is interesting because you can literally craft it with every crevice and every crook and every specific thing you need of the desire. And I was like, well, our bodies are beautifully, wonderfully crafted. I would be a fool to release the original intent of the crafting of my physique. So I appreciate the naturalness of everything because it's like, oh my goodness, you held on to your naturalness? I look. I don't judge. But I stand strong. Okay. That's a sidebar. Love you guys. If you get it, you get it. If you know, you know. Let's keep going. So, for my mind mappers, mind mapping is here to keep us together because your girl can chat and she does love to chat. Like, I'm the homegirl that you would really enjoy hanging out with because we won't get bored. You might get tired because I run, but you won't get bored because there's always something new that I'm thinking of conjuring up. You know, like, every experience to me is an experience. So even when I'm making my coffee, it's like a 30-minute moment that I have that I'm frothing the creamers well. I just it's a vibe for me. Tea is up there too. But tea has been fascinating to me because tea can be just as acidic as coffee, but they don't want to talk about that. Like, when people are like, "Oh, I'm a vegan," I'm like, "Well, yeah, you're still eating of the world. Like, plants are just as human as the animals." But who am I? Is there a way to watch your previous episodes? Oh, Kathy. Yes, girl. Okay, so glad you asked. I did upload episode 1 on YouTube. You can still watch it on Amazon, but we're doing this every single day. So the more I do on Amazon, the less you see. So if you go to my storefront, I think you click my face. If not, let me type it in so you can see it with your eyes, so you can visually capture it. But yeah, so I'm uploading them on Amazon. I have about I'm uploading them on YouTube. I have about 8,000 followers there. Amen. So I do give it to them. I just posted episode 1 last night. And what else? You can watch it on Amazon, but the more I do here, the less you see. You can still find them, but at some point it kind of like disappears. So you can still watch them here. I'll put the thing in I'll put the blah 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 blah. I'm just chatting. Give me a second. Let me plug this in. Literally, let me plug you. Don't shock me. You ever get that weird feeling when you're plugging something in and like you might get shocked? Don't think about it, because if you do think about it, you will get shocked. But yeah, so you can still follow it. Like, go on my Amazon storefront, and then from there go to live streams, and then you'll be able to see. And I finally have a graphic up. So I think the first episode there's no graphic, but I did put Monday mind mapping. That was our official first one. And now I have it like, okay, it's just called mind mapping mornings because of the time frame. Nothing's set in stone officially because life is not set in stone, but we have our average timeline. Hold on, y'all. Okay. I'm here. I'm going to put it in the chat. What are y'all up to that y'all can vibe so casually? Let me know. What do you do for a living? Tell me more. Thank you all for liking the live stream. I see the likes. It is appreciated. Don't be so focused on a reaching a younger version of you that you miss the older version of you, who you inspire. That baton will be picked. Oh, the baton will be picked. I said baton. I was gonna say Baton Rouge. That baton will be picked up at the right time. So keep crushing it. Period, Jill. Girl, you were sent. You were sent for me. I declare and decree. Thank you. You're right though. It's hard not to, as the oldest sibling and the oldest grandchild. So I'm just the elder, right? It's hard not to think of the younger versions of me. And I've recently encountered an older version of me. Like, let's just think metaphysical, but like I knew what I was seeing. I met an older version of me that I couldn't understand when I first saw her. And I'm going to say it, Tab Brown. I didn't understand her at first because I had never seen a woman that was 100% natural, authentic, of God, maybe some dibble dabble over here and there in the spiritual realm, and it was very beautiful to accept the fact that she created a lane for even a version of myself. So I would be a younger version of her, right? With the ability to come on here with my fro. I didn't stretch it out casually. I did have my pigtails in yesterday, which I love my pigtails because my pigtails help me get a nice like afro stretch. It's not the biggest. I would love, it's going to come at maybe. I want it to come, but like I just have a hair that it does not decrease. It only increases. Like my hair just gets big. My hair, if I stretch it out, probably gets it gets huge. It's very much lion mane. But my point of saying is, I had never seen her, like a me on a global scale. Like you see moments, but not at an authentic self where they're talking about veganism. They're talking about healthy life. They're talking about God or an end spirit. And I won't say or because it's together. End spirit. So yes, I appreciate you saying like, don't focus too much on your past or your younger self, but pay attention to the version of you that's pulling you up, aka your future self. And let's just talk about it. She, aka your older self, my older self, he, she, they're always pulling us forward. They're always pulling us further. This is why the untethered soul and the spirit of letting go is so important. Because I remember hearing people telling me how they were hurt from something that happened 10 years ago. And I was like, ugh. 10? I mean, I get it. Things are abusive. People are abusive, intrusive. It's painful. But how do we let go of that? Because I feel like they might have moved on. And so should you. Not that you got to let go completely. I just like to give it to God in the sense of letting spirit take care of it. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, I put my Amazon storefront in this chat if you can't access it. I want to make sure we're good. Okay, so we're good where we are. I'm going to click another product. This is the light small jacket. I just like these. These are cute for the gym. Not too heavy. Very cute. Very up and down zippable. And not a lot to put on when I'm working out. And when I'm sweaty and when I'm not sweaty. So, like, even the photo. Even the photo in my... Right there. That visual. She's gorgeous. But it's not the version of myself that I wanted the world to know me as. I wanted you all to meet me and know me here. I wanted to blow up and go viral and all that stuff. I wanted this version of me to be what you're used to versus the wigs and the weaves and the alternative side, makeup, all that. It's all an addition, like clothes. Makeup is another form of clothing to me, but for your face, aka makeup. Wigs and weaves, again, it's not a separation. I don't take it away from anyone's power or intelligence or anything like that, but it's another form of dressing up to me. If I can dress myself down and you all are still around, imagine when I do step out in that dress up. Oh, baby, we're pulling that side and this side. That's even more. But I know what I can do with that. That's easy. It's easy to do that. It's hard to do this. And if now that I've managed to do this, I mean, my numbers make sense. I may surprise a lot of people, but I mean, here we are. It is what it is. So, okay. Thank you, Jill, for your input, your wisdom, and your spiritual intellectualism, because we do speak about that here. Love you guys down for watching and hanging out. If you are new here, hi, my name is Elisha Lee Poitier. I go by Lee. I'm global Lee, Life with Lee, here on Amazon Live. I need some water. Let's take a little break. Get our oatmeal together, too. Are y'all, okay, it's breakfast. We should be eating food now. One thing about coffee, you're not hungry. Your stomach might growl a little bit, just like, hey, I'm warning you. If you're trying to put on weight, don't ignore that. Eat food. If you're trying to have a healthy digestive system and you drink coffee, eat a little snack. You don't have to have an entire breakfast, but eat something to open up your hunger. If you feel like you're a little too fragile, eat more. Okay, so we're at the point of our mind map where we need to now break this down. Yours could look very different than mine. This is for the week. You may be doing yours for the month and or for the day. Now, if you're doing it for the day, then you would have done it for the week. That makes sense? Okay, so we could do one for the day too, because why not? We're breaking this down. This is what today is. So tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and you see me, and I'm not doing this, it's because this is when we're doing it. This is the day of us doing it, okay? I won't be doing this every single day because I've already done it. So, okay. So, once you have your schedule broken down, A through Z, 1 through 10, whatever, you're going to now break it down in another way. So, I think I have Amazon Eat Ready. Now you don't need a clipboard. We don't need anything. What did I say? Everything is a dress up. Everything is an extra. Everything is an addition to. Everything has its thing. Okay. I don't need this, but this ability to walk around. I'm doing my own thing. I'm not like, you got an A, you got a B. I'm not doing that. I love the ability to have a hardboard wherever I'm at. So if I go to the cafe shop to work for the day, this is in my bag. Now, it doesn't need to be, but sometimes I like to work outside where there's no like desk. If I'm working in the cafe, obviously there's a table, but maybe it's not big enough. Whatever the case may be, I like to have this board simply for my rippable paper if I want to do my notes, or just like, I don't know how to describe it, but it makes me feel very official. That's the best way I can say it. Hi, I see you guys are hanging out. Say hi in the chat. Follow. We're doing our mind mapping. It's our mind mapping morning, but it's Monday, so it's our mind mapping Monday, which sets the tone for the week. If you don't see me do this for the rest of the week, or if you hear me reference it, I'm going to say go back to Monday's episode, which is episode 4, where I break it down. Okay, now that we've said all that. It's a lot of paper. You may feel bad, but don't. Paper is paper, whether it's money or hard stock, car stock, whatever. So just flow with the fact that you have a lot of paper. That's why you get a rippable piece or a notebook. Okay, so this is old. What was this for? This was the beginning of December. Okay, so perfect. So this is the one that I showed you all before. Okay, so I got like TikTok, Tech Tuesday. But it says Amazon. So I brought this one back up because I wrote on today's My Map Amazon schedule. Luckily, Amazon schedule, this was last week. So now, since Saturday, I become more clear on my Amazon visual. So Amazon, I already started. Now, what you're going to do with your next piece of paper, back, front, new page, whatever you choose, you're going to now start to separate this. So we start here with the mind mapping, aka tossing everything in your mind on paper. Then you're going to break it down in sections and themes where it's like 1 through 10. Now you're going to start working on 1 through 10. It's a lot to process, but you need to process. A lot of y'all don't like to let things simmer. Y'all don't like to let things soak. You wonder why your white sheets are dirty. You need to soak them in bleach. Let them just sit there. Leave them alone. Don't bother them. Just let them soak. Let it all simmer together like seasoning. Let it cook. So, Amazon is the topic of the moment because that's what we're doing, and that's the start of our day after my own self-reflection. Even before I do this, I have my own time with spirit and self because I'm aware of the importance of setting the tone for my own day. So, Amazon, boom. Topic, run the back. I said Amazon schedule. On here, I said 1 to 2 hours a day. That's we've bypassed that. We're at 2 to 5. Crazy, I know, but here we are. So 2 to 5 hours per day depends on the vibe. How's the comment section? What are we chit-chatting about? How do I feel? Am I ready? Blase squaze. So this is up to you. If you put work schedule and it's 8 hours, we're going to work through that. The reason why that time is important and you're like mind mapping, everything needs your time. What is time? Time is equivalent to energy. Because at the end of the day, you're giving of yourself, aka the energy within. Why do people pass early? Okay, pause addictions. Why do people get to certain successes early? I'm glad I was not 24 in my success. Because what the heck would I do at 34? And then 44? And then 54? There's things I still do, but I see the boredom. I'm okay. Hey. 3 hours later, we're still talking about this. Why? Because time is life and life is time and energy and blase squaze. So don't rush your process. There's the only reason you care to rush your process, hear me clearly, all 800 of you, is because of influence of the visuals you see online. Don't be fooled, please. So don't rush your life because you're only rushing to one thing, and that's the end of it. Okay, I know that was heavy, but you got to hear it. So, Amazon, boom, 2 to 5 hours. I put 1 to 2 because I have about 4 to 5 platforms that I'm on per day, and I give everybody their just due. So I am aware of whatever my energy is going, aka my time per day. I need to see reciprocation, honey. If it's not given to you, why are you holding on to it? That relationship you're in, if it's not, okay, maybe you make more money than him. I know, I'm a sprinkle girly too. That's my mom coded all the way through. My mom is very clear on where she stands with certain things, even though I'd be like questioning it. But hey, you live your life. But with that being said, not everyone has the capacity to bring in as much as you do. So let's just think financially on a basic scale. So money-wise, if I'm dating someone and I make more than him, he has to give in other areas I lack or just don't have. Oh, well, what is that? I'm not a man. So I need a man to do manly things. Take out my trash, Listen. I don't know how to describe it, but it is what it is. So, and this goes for if you were a man watching this and you have a woman and you're like, you know, you can't cook, but she can, you need to be buying all groceries, no questions asked. You get what I'm saying? It needs to be some kind of reciprocation. If it does not reciprocate, you need to dissipate, release it, let it go. It's taking from you. And then you out here searching for love in hard places when you should have a lover in your life because they're still taking that from you. I'm not going to preach on that today, but just hold that for another conversation. So, time is of the essence, and it's a beautiful thing. It's moving slower for most of us, and we want to take advantage of the time that's been giving back to us. We're reclaiming our time. Hi, Lynn. I love the name Lynn. Thank you for joining. That has brought me some very great vibes. And join the lead train. Say hi. Let me know where you are. What are you mind mapping out? What are you confused about? We'll bring you some clarity. So as you go through your list, it's going to be completely different than mine. So just be aware of that. I want you to time it out. Not to set a date of completion. Yes, we'll work on the schedule. More than that, I want you to time out how much time is spent doing the thing you're doing. If you give 5 to 10, 8, whatever hours per day on a task or a project and it doesn't bring fruit to you, but you enjoy it, so it brings you joy, I'm going to take joy and peace and love all the time. Because people have money and they're depressed. I don't want that. I want to be happy with my money. I want to be out here spending lavishly. I want to be with joy. I want to be like, you get a car, you get a car, yeah. Who wants to be mad with money? What's the point of having it if you're mad? Okay, let's keep going. So when you have your theme that we've broken down, Amazon, I put 1 and 2 hours a day. This was last week that we did last Monday. So now with a week later, and I've tested it out. I haven't spoken about this yet on today's episode, but you need to test out what you want to try. If you don't want to, how would I say this? If you're not willing to test it out, then you're going to be hurt 3 months later when you realize it's not worth it. So you want to test it out. On Amazon this month, I am testing out, is it worth my energy, time, knowledge, spiritual wisdom, all of that? Is it worth it moving forward? If it does not align to my desires, then I decline the opportunity. It can be good. We're sitting at 1 million already, and it's only the 9th of the month. That is high praises. I'm very happy. That makes me excited. But does it do what I need it to do moving forward towards the other parts of my mind mapping that I've done for the year? Exactly. There's levels to this. That's why I'm breaking it down like a baby. So, Amazon, I decided, okay, we'll spend 2 to 5 hours. I can afford that. I have freedom in my flow. My days are my days. Now, the other thing I was fighting between was time and then topics. Wellness Wednesday was an option. 2025 prep and planning was an option. Get ready with me, coffee and chat was an option. And then yoga, aka stretching, aka working out, that was an option. I decided to put it all under one because, again, this is my month of trial and error. So this is not even this is not guaranteed. If I don't see what I'm seeking at the end of this month, I'll see y'all later. I love you. Find me where you need to. Remember my name and Google me if you need to. But I don't play about that because, again, nothing is a necessity to me. When you're in position, pause. When you are in a place of position, a place of strength, baby, trust me, options are open. Nothing can come and be like, oh, I got $10,000. I'm fine with $10. I'm good. I don't even like the product. Don't even offer me that. You get what I'm saying? It's a different beast when you move from a place of power and strength versus a place of vulnerability and need. we're never in need. Everything's an option. Don't forget that. So I'm preaching to you as I prep you. I put Wellness Wednesday 2025 prep. Get ready with me. It all came together as mind mapping mornings. Why? Because people will try to put you in this crazy box. What do you do, Lee? Well, today I'm doing this. Why do I need to tell you what you want me? You don't know who you are today, tomorrow, until it happens. To solidify yourself as a person because of what you did back in college or high school is crazy work. The goal should never be to hold on to what you did 10 years ago. The goal is to take what you did 10 years ago beautifully and elevate that for your next 10 years. Let's get back down to it. So, welcome all of you that have found the route to freedom. So I turned 1, 2, 3, 4 topics that I was fighting between into mind mapping mornings because it gives me freedom to flow without trying to fight what the day is giving. Imagine if I came on here, I'm a live stream from 9 to 10, blah, 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 blah. And my Wi-Fi goes out. Now I'm discouraged, I'm bad, things are sad, blase squaze, and now depression has taken over my day and it's only 9 in the morning. Exactly, Rooster. I rebuke it. You got to keep moving forward. This is our mind mapping morning. This is what we do in our day. Hello, everyone. Welcome. We're figuring out how to surpass the people that are going to come in 2025 fully loaded and ready. I'm getting you ready for it now so you're not having to fight those that have the funds, that have the resources. Let's get you ahead of the curve. Let's get what you need ahead of the curve so you're mentally prepared. Okay? It's about 3,000 of us in here. Hi, welcome. Hit the follow button. Show love. Don't disappear on me now. You're where you need to be when you are there. If I popped up on your feed today, it's with purpose. We're figuring out how to, I don't want to say fund our future, but figure it out with like a beautiful flow. Okay, so I turned my 1 through 4 topics that I was like, okay, I want to talk about this, I want to talk about blah, 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 into mind mapping mornings because I like to receive the fresh energy for the day. Therefore, I like to receive the new income, blase squaze. So, Tech Tuesday, I threw in there too. And I threw that in there because I know a lot of you, let's take a little breather. Let's catch you guys up. Let me drink some agua. Okay, it's agua plus electrolyte or electrolyte. Hello, everyone, and welcome. I see there's a lot of new people in here. For all of you that have been with me for the entire start of this live stream, hi and welcome. My name is Lee Poitier, and this is Life with Lee here on Amazon Live. This month of December, we are in our 2025 prep by mind mapping. I know it's a lot. If you know what it is, Google. If you don't know what it is, Google it. If you do, I've been speaking about it for the last 2 weeks. This is episode 4 of our mind mapping mornings, where we get together, we have coffee or tea, we chit chat, we eat, we talk about life, and we go forward from there. We talk about life, products we use in life, how to integrate them together. Some people feel like if they're into tech too deep, they're not into like reality. It's all merging into one, and I'm here to help you transition. The last thing I want is for you to get left behind. So I'm gonna need y'all to catch up, okay? We're doing well out here. So I'm gonna need you to join in, okay? You got caught up in a horrible situation, such as myself, and it's called life. And therefore, we're gonna figure out how to move through it with what we've been given, because I don't want the aliens to come and like I'm over here like, I don't know nothing, you know? No shade, no tea, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean? Hit that follow button, show love. This is reality plus vlog as a live stream here on Amazon, and shout out to Amazon for giving us a place to be. Nicole, Amazon customer, Kindle customer, and Lynn, thank you all for joining the lead train. Kindle customer, do you know what book we're reading right now? If you all are new here and you're just now joining, where have y'all been? Because I've been here. I've been showing up. I've been showing out. No, I've been gone all year. I just came back, so it's okay. We just met each other together. We're reading these books options right here. The Untethered Soul. Now, this book, I spoke about it before, but I'm going to recapture it because right now you caught me in the midst of breaking down what mind mapping is. You caught me in the midst of like us detailing what we've been doing for the last 2 hours. So because you all are new here, I am a woman who has been an influencer for 3 years, but I've kind of been an influencer for a decade, but I was more so like acting and producing and, you know, all of those things in New York City. I now live, oh, hold on, you guys. I gotta get my charger. I now live in another country on a lagoon. I live in a hut, and I am sharing with you the products now globally, the thoughts, my reviews. But for December specifically, we're focusing on preparing and healing and getting ourselves together for 2025. I see there's a drain. I see there's a lack. I see that energy is depleted. And here I come with all the nuances and all the things that I've gained this year to help you elevate. I don't know about you, but content has been pretty boring this year. And I ain't got time to be bored. Life is punching us all day. Yes, girl. Okay, first of all, Nicole is in the chat, baby. What's up, Nicole? Hey, girl. I love me a Nicole. If you don't have a Nicole in your life, you need to get you one. Yeah. Yeah. Nicoles are really great souls. They mean well. They want to chit chat, and I love that. They're always down for the cause, and they're always willing to support. So what's up, Nicole? Hey, girl. Let me blow my nose. Give me 1 second. When I start speaking, 3 hours later, my nostrils get a little bit tired. All right, I need to reset this light. I'm gonna put my charger here. Oh, yeah. So yeah, Mondays are our official mind mapping days where we sit and we go through it as long as it takes, as detailed as it is, as painful as it may feel, as weird as you may like. Girl, what are you even doing? I know. It hurts. It hurts to hear the truth. But I'm here to give it to you, and I want you to join in. This is a journey. This is the process. It won't happen overnight. That's why I'm preparing you early. 2025 come around, I want us to be picking up our pace, okay? I don't want us to be power walking. We're walking now. Mid-January, you should be power walking. Or, sorry, mid-December, you should be power walking. If you got a really slow pace, okay, cool. January, you can power walk too, because that's a profession. But you can also start jogging. We're gonna pick up our pace in spiritual herbalism, aka just healthier eating, what herbs you should be using, just keeping you together. This year has been hell on earth for all of us. I don't care if you got good or bad. It's been bad. Life is tough, period. And it's the part of life that throws me off that people don't speak about. And I'll be like, oh my goodness, why nobody told me nothing? So I'm teaching y'all. We're going to start this early, okay? You may be older than me, and you're like, yes, I've been waiting for an influencer to talk about these things. It's okay. That's where I come in at, okay? Thank you for keeping the space open for me. Thank you for hanging out with me. If you're watching me on TV, cook some food, clean up. The chickens and roosters are fighting behind me. My day is relaxed, okay? I had to get used to them coming in my sets. Like, they stopped now that I called them out. But you'll hear them through my background. I had to get used to that too. Quiet on the set. I need roosters, birds, please. Come in beautifully, but don't take over. All right, wait. Nicole, yeah, I am fire. Ooh, I never stop. I am type A. Me too. I need to blow also lo-fi. For those that can't handle it, girl, what you need to blow? But yeah, it is fire season. So if you're not a fire sign, you don't even know what I'm speaking about.
you may feel like it's hibernating season, but for some of us, I like to jog in the snow when I used to live in the snow. I'm a snowbird. I like to travel where the sun is. But in the seasons I could not afford at that time to travel in the winter season, I would just I would become one with snow because I realized that I can't let snow stop my grind. If I set my mind map or whatever it is that I'm doing, if I set the tone and it snows, why would I let that stop me? Now, did I let it stop me some days? Obviously. I would be like, this is a sign. Today I should not run. Excuses are a thief. I don't mind excuses though. It can blink rain, aka it can drop slowly, and I'll be like, oh, no, the day has changed. I should take a nap. I'm guilty too. That's why I love what I do, because I'm guilty too. I don't want to be a spiritualist, supernaturalist, herbalist person that's coming to you like, oh my goodness, grass is green, go be one with it. And then like, you know how the people you see on the movies that it comes out at the end of the fitness person that they were unhealthy? No. I live like you live. I'm with you. I just found a way to balance the two. No one is higher than another, you guys. Like we gotta come back to the reality. Some people are so high off of false realities that when I meet people in person, they're shocked. And I'd be like, well, what are you shocked about? My energy is real. I know. Period. Anyways, okay. Jetty, Keegan, Anna, Deborah, and Brian. Ooh, thank you guys for joining the Lead Train. We're in our mind mapping morning, our mind mapping Monday. So we're going into detail about what it means, how to break it down. We're currently reading Untethered Soul. Get it on Kindle. Get the book Kindle version or the audio book as well, whichever one you prefer. This is my third time going back through this book, so I'm starting officially today. I only read I only read the pre. I haven't read I think it was an introduction. I only read the beginning. I have yet to start the chapter. I will speak about it through each episode because I'm coming live every day for the morning timeline. I'll speak about products. I'll apply them in my day-to-day life because this is like a reality show plus a vlog plus a live in one. Okay? So, that's for those who are just joining and like, girl, what are you doing over here? I know. We're having a really good time. Did you just come in? Where were you at? How did you miss this? Right? Whatever. It is what it is. I just went my second time. It was so different from my first time. Which one? What do you mean? I just went my second time. It was so different. I just went my second time. What does that mean? Or you just read it your second time. Or you just came here your second time. Let me know. Oh. Okay. I just read it. I just read it my second time. It was different from my first time. Yes. My first time I read it was out of curiosity, and I had no idea what an untethered soul was. I had no idea. Oh, hi. You want to say hi to the babes? You want to say hi? Come. If she wants to say hi. I don't want to force her. But yes, so thank you, Troy, or Toy. I am on my third time. The second time I read it after the first time of curiosity, and then, you learn. The second time I read it was the beginning of this year. As I was traveling to a new country, I was like confused about some things when it came to what I was even doing because this is new for me. I didn't even know this was an option. I just was like, I'll travel one month per year, and I'll take that, off the grid, go somewhere, rejuvenate, and come back and hustle. And I'm still here a year later. So because of that, I now reading it with you all, it's going to really hit differently because now after a year of awareness of reading it, I feel like
it's going to bring another level of wisdom of what it is to be an untethered soul. Now, today is not the day we're going to break that down. Sunday will be the day that we break down chapter 1. So I advise you to jump in now as you can. Sign up for the little promo they have, 2 or 3 months, 99 cents or something like that. I believe in you. Get those $7. You'll be good. What is mind mapping? Hi, Lulu. Yes, for everyone that's still hanging out, mind mapping is what you may have heard as kind of like what people say, like, oh, your friends are trauma dumping, but that's like your friends trauma dumping. Mind mapping is literally like mind dumping. You get a piece of paper. We're using the tearless sheets. The choice is yours. The colors, it doesn't matter. Choose as you need to. But this is the one that I found that I liked as far as like basic overview. We use it more so because it's a hard stock paper versus like that thin, notebook style paper. So you're going to get you some of those. Now, if you don't have that immediately, you can order it. But for today, last week, Monday, we spoke about dumping everything out of your mind. So mind mapping is taking everything from your mind and putting it on paper. We need to clear your storage. We need to clear your space up here so you can be ready for the new things. You will not be ready for a robot like iRobot. You won't be ready for a robot if you can't even fathom the fact of ChatGPT. Right? So that's my point. I'm trying to help you clear out the clutter so new ideas, new things can come into your mind. 1, you won't be left behind. 2, you'll be able to stay in the now, in the new. Time is moving like this when it comes to evolution. But if you don't know what that even looks like because you're stuck in 10 years ago, I need to speed y'all up. Some of y'all are still working on a 1080p. Baby, we're on M1 and M4 chips. Do you even know what that is? Exactly. So, thank you, Lulu, for asking. Mind mapping is literally taking everything from your mind and putting it on paper. This series that I'm doing here on Amazon is to help you go through the process. December is a transitional portal. What does that mean? I'm glad you asked. A transitional portal is something that is like, it's not the end and it's not the beginning. It's a transition. Even though the Gregorian calendar speaks about, like New Year 25. Yes, that is true. I won't go too deep on that. I'll lose a lot of you. I want you guys to stay present. The winter is just getting started, so I need to prep you so you don't get caught up in winter depression, confusion. A month without sun is very painful. It's not exciting. I experienced depression one time in the winter, and I said, Lord, never again. And I left. And now I live on a lagoon. So this is very real to me because I don't know how people live through winters, like casually. So Lulu, thank you. First time on Amazon Live. Ooh, where have you been? I'm glad you made it, and I'm glad I'm your introduction. Now, everyone doesn't do what I do, so don't expect that. There are great influencers here on Amazon that I follow myself, Gracefully Glam. She's one of my favorites. Oh, she's so cute, and she has so many great products. I love it. I love it. She's so great. She's so great. And there's some other influencers. I'll tell you guys as time goes, but for now, she's my one that I look when I'm buying like cutesy products. And I have someone that I look at for house products. I have someone that I look at for tech products. And I have someone that I look at for like fitness products. But I will tell you about that as we continue getting to know each other. I've been doing this for 3 years, by the way. So I am an A-list influencer. Life has been lifing for me. And I had to figure out what to do in the new life that I was presented with. So Lulu, what are you shopping for that made you come online and for us to cross paths? Like, where did we meet? Yes. Yeah. Oh, she said remove. Yes, that was a question. Thank you, Queen. It is brain fog and overload of not mind mapping. Yes. So mind mapping is another form of journaling, but I want to take journaling more seriously. Did you know you can journal every day for the next year, 365 days, and then you can write it, you could take that and turn it into a book. We all read, I mean, I don't know if we all read it, but Diary of Anne Frank. They had us in high school gathering all the information about that. Gathering it. And in my mind, as an adult, I was like, ooh, I'm not mad about the fact that that was a diary, aka a journal, turned into a book that I had to read in high school. Like, that was like a necessary read. I say that in a simple form, but your journals could be turned into books. Why don't you have a book online? Why don't you have your experiences exposed to other people? Why do you not? That's easy. That's easy. Leon, I have a book idea. Just write every day for the next 2 weeks. That's a book. We need topics and themes and other things, but it is a book. And you wonder why you got no money, because you're not preparing yourself for that option. You don't see that journal you have as a book. And that's the perspective we need to shift for you. Shout out to T. Okay, so back to the brain frog. So yes, mind mapping again is literally to help you release what's up here on paper and make it make sense. You can journal out your thoughts, and that's just a journal of your thoughts being brought out. Mind mapping is literally to help map out your mind. What's in my mind? How do I map it out? And how do I make it work? How do I make it something? Why is it even taking space in my mind? That's why mind mapping is so powerful, so important, blase squaze. It's because you're able to look at yourself on paper, like a resume of your mind. Some of y'all think about some very crazy things. I'm not mad at you. I don't blame you. At a certain time, I don't want to think at all. After like 3 or 4 or 5, 6, it depends. I'm like, oh, Lee, what are you thinking? Nothing. You thinking about nothing? Nope. I used all my thoughts earlier today. I do move like that, which is like, I do. Girl, IDK, I just popped up. Sorry, the jumble. Me too. Okay, Lulu, you're good. I appreciate you for hanging out. Say hi. Make sure to follow my face. It might be a little circle. I'm not sure if you're on your phone or computer. And tap the screen. Follow me. You do get notified. But from every day thus far, you will catch me live between 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to about 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If I come on earlier, amen. If I come on afterwards, glory to God, okay? Thank you, Lulu, for joining the Lee Train. And yes, so this is what we're doing with our mind mapping, and you caught us in the mix of it. If you're just now joining and you're new and you haven't done it, just grab your sheet of paper. We're going to simplify it. Grab your sheet of paper. You can also click the link of the 60 sheets, order that, and let it come in so you just have it, because I just love it. I like the card stock of it. That's what we're really getting. Plus, when you start to actually get your schedule together, you have the Monday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But when it comes to just like monthly mind mapping, weekly mind mapping, child, just throw it on the paper. Don't overthink it. I woke up like this. Don't overthink it. I'm here. It's a lot of us in here. Don't overthink it. This still works just as much as the person who dresses up works, okay? So, come. We have our visitor. Want to say hi? You want to say hi? She likes the camera a little bit. Like, she'll only come and say hi a little bit. But I've learned not to force them. She's not feeling it, and I don't blame her. Who's in here? There's a lot of y'all in here that don't follow me. I don't blame her for not wanting to be on the camera. It's a lot of watchers. I'm having fun, don't worry. Okay, so, that's funny. So a part of our mind mapping, so we started here. Okay, so this was our jumble week. I crossed them off because we did the back. So we start here, jot everything down. Buy kids new this. organize my groceries or go grocery shopping. Like whatever is on your mind, put it out on paper. Flip it over. Then you're going to organize them, because this is what we've been doing, from 1 through 10 or whatever, 1 through 5, whatever you have. We want a flow. We want a rhythm. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? Now, once you have an order, we're going to then break it down per theme, per, order. So on my order was Amazon schedule, because we're on Amazon now, so I felt like it was easier to do. So once you have your mind mapping laid out, you can do this while we're speaking about it. Don't worry, I'm not rushing through this. We're taking our time. Amazon's at the top of the list. Yay. I like what I'm seeing so far on Amazon. We're hitting almost 1 million, and we're not even through the month. So that's a very positive sign that something is working. You understand? Where growth occurs, something is working. If where growth does not occur, switch up what you're doing or release it. We'll talk about that later down the line. Right now, we're still breaking down our mind. So, Amazon, before was 1 to 2 hours. We tried that out. 1 to 2 hours was not enough. We're hitting 2 to 5 casually. That's a great place to be. My topics were Wellness Wednesday, 2025 prep and planning. Things that I'm currently doing in my own life, because my show, my live streams that I do on 3 to 4 platforms are based off of my reality. Any content you see is more than likely based off of what I'm currently doing. So, Wellness Wednesday is always there. 2025 prep, we're in December. That makes sense. Get ready with me. That's a daily thing that I do for myself, and I now have invited you in to join me. Yoga, stretching, workout. I be lazy, so it depends. We're gonna bring that in there. I don't think I'm gonna do it on this platform, but I do have a bodysuit that I could wear to do it. So I'm still planning that out. That's a part of my thought process. I decided to take all of these topics and bring them under Mind Mapping Morning, because this is not my only platform, and therefore I have to organize it well. That's another topic. And then I had Tech Tuesdays. I'm going to also add Tech Thursdays. I decided I'm going to do both, because I want to speak to the content creators who don't know what's next for them. And the last thing you want to do as a content creator is chase the bag. As a woman, you shouldn't be chasing anything. I caught myself chasing something. I laughed. I literally was chasing. I was like, ha. I was like, this is what it looks like to chase. I was like, I be getting tired. Who trying to chase? I might jog for myself, benefit of health and wealth, but you want me to chase after you? One thing you need to realize, if you ever catch yourself in a spirit of chasing something, money, job, opportunity, you need to figure out how you got there without it. If you can come to your mind's understanding of the fact that I didn't have this for 20 years, there's no reason I need to chase to have it now. You were fine without it. Okay? Once you get to that point, then you'll be able to discern and decipher if you're chasing something or you're patiently waiting for the blessing, breakthrough, or whatever you're praying for to come through. Or sometimes people don't pray. Some people just, I'm thinking, I'm manifesting. They try to pull on it. That's how you discern if you're chasing or not. If you get tired, you're chasing. Dang, Lee, how do you do this? I'm not chasing, baby. I'm living. And I'm then now expanding by giving it to you. That's why I don't get tired when I do what I do. Okay, so moving forward. So this is Amazon. This is one thought that was in my mind. Now, I know this is a lot. Oh, Jesus. Damn, this is one. I've never really shared this with people, so it's blowing my mind just how much I get surprised at how much work and effort I put in my days, because I always feel like, I'm not doing much. I'm aware that I'm very blessed and grateful for the life I live, but I don't see it in the way people show what they're doing. I'd be like, yeah, I'm just chilling. But in reality, I'm not. I'm breaking my mind down. I prefer clarity over, confusion and clutter. So even though it may take me some time to get there, I just don't want to have to backtrack. I don't want to be the person who makes it to level 10 and have to go back through levels 5 and 6 because I skipped it. That I don't want to have to go back after experiencing level 10. Who wants to do that? Not me. You might want to. Go ahead. Let me know. Enjoy the moment. But when you go down, it's hard to be up and go down. That's a very humbling experience. Okay. I didn't put Twitch on here. And let me put Twitch and gaming because I do need to do more research. Twitch and gaming. That was on my weekly list. Now, some of the things that you're going to do for your week, it may not be something that you actually do to get something done. Like, if I put Amazon live stream for an hour, and then I set myself up to prepare for that, and then I realize I'm not prepared by I don't have the profile picture ready, aka what you see when you come. I don't have the products ready. Then once you apply yourself to the vision that you have, so Amazon for an hour live stream, you really get to see the process. So when I first started this a week ago on Amazon, I knew I wasn't prepared, but I was willing to put myself out there to test out what it would look like for when I am prepared, or what does that even look like, right? So I came on Amazon, I put a random photo. It was probably something like this, some random photo I had on my phone. I put some products up that I knew I would be speaking of. And I think I put 2025 prep and planning because I didn't know the topic, but I knew what we'd be speaking of. Now, a week later, we have our profile picture, we have our heading, and we have our mind mapping mornings. Or mind mapping mornings. Before it was like mind mapping Monday. And I was like, well, I want to do this every day. So, like, it's a development. It's not going to be an overnight situation. You need to test it out to know if it's worth your time. Like, if it's worth the time and or energy. Because sometimes, okay, sidebar. You may think it may take you 20 minutes to get that thing done. In actuality, it may take you 40 minutes. So you want to know what the time is when it takes you to do certain things, okay? Speaking of, I feel my time is getting close where I need to take a break. I'm speaking very, very fast. And I need to hydrate. I be forgetting. I get in my flow and I just go. And my throat starts getting dry. I'm like, why is my throat dry? Girl, you were speaking for the last 30 minutes at XY speed with no liquids. How's your day going? This is the moment to say hi in the chat, ask questions, take a little break for yourself as I regroup too. We've been live streaming for, I don't know, 3 hours? Yeah, about 3 hours. Okay, so. You all are following me? Are you following me? Or are you just playing? You're just watching me. You're just taking me in. I'm going to take you in, but I'm not going to give you nothing. If you're not going to follow, are you shopping at least? Are you spending money on me? Because I need to drop a bag. I know some people that do not speak at all. And they little if you, I saw that. It's okay. I would rather people be here in reciprocation than not. I don't think asking for a follow is crazy, but like some people feel like you're asking for way too much. Whoa, a follow? Can't do it. But you want to take from my energy? Thank God we're spiritual over here because I do declare and decree. So be mindful. This is not free. Something is exchanging no matter how you slice it. But that's life. I'm just saying. I love making people uncomfortable. I don't know. It's like when I'm doing something in public, people will literally come around and stare at me as if I'm something to see. I am. But I need more than the visuals. Do I need to put a cup in the front? Because what? This is for those who want to be here. I love you guys. I'm so grateful. But what did I say earlier? What does it profit a man to gain the... Okay, exactly. I really want people who genuinely are shopping and have... There are more influencers on here. Please go share and show the love and, you know, shop with them and have a good time. Now, I'm being very dramatic right now, but I'm also just, like, trying to take a break. Yeah. You changed background. Did I? How? Did I paint it? Oh, the chair. Hold on. There you go. I think this is what you're used to. My bad. I'm sorry. What up, Martin? Thank you for coming back. Hi, Tina. What up, Ashley? Thank you for the follow, babe. What's good? Are you guys mind mapping with me? I said this yesterday, but I spoke about Black Mirror episode Bandersnatch, where it's like interactive, like TV show. And I find it so fascinating that that's available for us to have, right? I like the idea, and I decided to take that plus what I was already doing and make it my reality when I live stream, because I like interaction. I like going to the coffee shop and like, hey girl, how's your day? But I enjoy others in the spaces that they have agreed to be in. It's like people trying to be out in public but private. You're in public. Now, I get it. I'm not saying no. There are sometimes I'm in the coffee shop, I'm like, but then I just stay home because, you know, what are we doing? But yeah, Martin, thank you for joining. Thank you, Ashley, for hitting the follow button. I love to see it. Thank you. You are a bold queen. Everybody who has followed today, I appreciate your boldness. Please never underestimate the fact that you are able to show your face. A lot of people have a hard time just showing up to the fight. So never be afraid to present yourself and what you're doing, because half the battle is showing up. Yeah, it is. So, I think we're going to wrap this up today. I'm feeling great with where we are. For your task this week, we have 2 tasks this week. One, I need you all to tap into Untethered Soul. This is our book for, I don't want to say for the month, but I feel like we'll get through it because it's 19 chapters. We have more than 19 days in this month left, plus holidays, but just read a little bit more. Don't overthink it. But I would like for us to enter 2025 with Untethered Soul read. So Sundays will be our recapping days. I might move it faster if I feel like the time is shorter, but I'll speak over it regardless as I read it. But the goal will be every Sunday for, well, if we do it every Sunday, then we won't make it in time for 2025. Maybe we'll just... No, let me not try to schedule like, oh, by December we're going to be done. Because if it's 19 chapters, we're going to need at least... That's a lot of Sundays. So let's just say for the winter season. For the winter season, we're going to read Untethered Soul. Because it's a winter season, so you're going to be in that like hibernating... but letting go, healing. You're going to be in like a very, very mixed space. So don't overthink it, but please try to read a chapter per week, okay? I am asking you for that. I will speak about it per day, but it might just be like if I read a page, I might reflect a little bit on it and then like, okay, you guys, and I'll remind you. But Sundays will be our breakdowns of Untethered Soul. If you want to join in, you've been waiting for a book club or a new book or a resurgence of a book you've read, this will be my 3rd time reading it. So I'm going to read it from another level of a traveler and as a person who has read it before. Okay. So for our Mind Mapping Monday full closure or full aspect, we've mind mapped, aka we've mind dumped. I don't like the word because it's negative, but we've mind mapped the first level. Just throwing everything on paper. I want you to look at that paper because it will reflect your mind. I need you to see the version of yourself outside of yourself, basically. From there, you're going to break that down. Oh, wait, this is Amazon, sorry. This is mind mapping. You're going to break this down into what's important for the week through. When are you working out? What does my Amazon schedule look like? I'm going to download footage. I can do this as I do this. Working out, how many times this week, what specific areas, when are leg days versus when are arm days. Am I doing yoga? Am I doing weightlifting? And then we have what? Look over footage. I have the nonprofit and my own content, so I had to find time to do that between today and tomorrow because I need to edit and post content. So this is important as well. And then we have emails. It's always somewhere in the list. And then we have, what is that? Washing dishes. That will come throughout the day, but it'll be done today. But more dishes will come. So that's like, it's important, but it's not a necessity because it always is needed. Clean up my desktop. That would be, I think I did some of it this weekend, which I'm very proud of, but I need to do more. Karen, what up, boo? How do you say your last name? Showen. Karen Showen? I want to say Scowen, but I feel like that might be a stretch. I don't know. But yeah, so to close out this entirety, hi, welcome. This is a mind mapping series of getting ready for 2025, and I would love if you can join in because you're going to be prepping for that anyways. It's coming whether you like it or not. So I want you to jump in early. After we got through the point of putting everything from, top to bottom, groceries are important, but I don't need them today, so that can be moved to tomorrow. This is important. Pick up laundry. I don't need that today. It could be done tomorrow. I might pick that up today, though, because I do make sure I go outside once per day if I'm inside all day like right now. Tomorrow I may be working from the cafe shop, but I gotta see once I finish it's hard to schedule online. Because I feel like so many people are watching me, It's just like, I don't know if I want to fully schedule everything out just yet, Okay, so let me see. Okay, so back at it. Once you're at the point of being able to break it down from 1 through 10, or whatever your numbers are, then you want to go ahead. You're going to have a lot of papers to start. It's okay. You're going to get rid of them as you elevate your mind literally, but we need to clarify what that is before we move into it. So, right here will be the first step to, wait. That's not the one I wanted to show you guys. Is this the one? Okay, perfect. So after you've organized it, then you're going to set them to be Amazon, workout, grocery shopping. Basically, you're going to start to create every topic you've created already to be its own paper, because we want to detail what that category is like. So Amazon is not my entirety, right? It's not my entire day. It's the time that I have to do the thing that I want to do on there. How much time do I have allocated? Right now, I have all day. If I wanted to do it all day, I could do it all day because I have that freedom. I have that flexibility. I don't need to do it all day, because I have other things I do want to do, like go pick up my laundry and, wiggle my feet, eat my pasta, watching a show. But I'm just saying, though, you need to know what your time looks like so you know how much time to spend on that very thing, right? So once we're going to the details of this, I'm going to map mine out tomorrow's going to be our tech day, so we're going to go deeper to tech, content creators, what's next, what to look out for, and how to use products. We are going to go into detail. So I don't want you to be afraid of tech the way that I see people are responding to it. People, if you were afraid of a robot, you cannot be using technology right now at all. It's all the same. It just looks visually different, okay? We'll talk about more metaverse and all that stuff on our tech days because I've been offered and I'm willing to see what it is, what's going on. We're already doing it right now, okay? But we're just doing it like this. But imagine this, again, with other people. Bro, I would love if you guys can join me right now. I would love if we all was like, okay, y'all, let's pull it together in some metaphysical aspect. I think that is so cool. I think it's cool. Do I think it takes away from the human interaction? Sure, but I live in another country. We couldn't human interact casually even if we tried, unless you came here to visit me. You get what I'm saying? So it makes it accessible for moments like this. I'm just the digital aspect and the natural aspect of what it looks like right here where we currently are. Hold on, y'all. So like I was saying, while there's a little bit going on next door, I do want to be a little bit nosy, so let's hear what's going on. I'll be so messy sometimes. I'm not. Listen. I like a little drama too. There's two. There's characters everywhere in the world. There's two. I would be so petty if I went outside with my camera. Keep that down there. I laugh because I've been here for a year, so I've been dealing with them for a while now. It's time. I've been dealing with them for a while now. I'm new. You all haven't seen this reality here on Amazon, but TikTok has seen it. Blah blah blah. I've been through some things with them where I had to show them like, I don't want that over here. Like sometimes you gotta put your foot down and demand your space, right? So it's so funny to me because if I were to go out now and like present myself, they will all like kind of dissipate. Oh, my bad. Don't be nosy. They will all kind of dissipate because keep the drama down there. I don't like drama. I do like drama though. That's why I got quiet. Who owe who money? The cat being nosy for me. She didn't even go outside all the way. She just peeked her head out. Okay. Let me focus. We're live. We're live. Hello. Oh, it's crazy. It all comes back around. If you are hanging out, go ahead and hit the follow button. I see you guys are hanging out with me, and I do appreciate it. Let's click some products. So, Untethered Soul, we've spoken about a lot. These are the pants I currently have on. Very, very gorgeously cute, and like they fit your butt very, very well. Let me get up real quick. Give me a almost forgot. Wi-Fi. Y'all know I can't. One moment without it, everything starts glitching crazy. Like earlier today. So give me 1 second. What time is it? Peanut butter jelly time. Okay, so I'm about to make some lunch. You know what's so interesting to me or fascinating? It's fascinating to me that like we could literally do this all day. Like if I had a retreat, which I will, don't worry. Clearly I'm working on those kind of things. But that's a lot of money, so I have to like wait to build the property, building, people. It's a lot of detail behind the scenes. And anyways, oh, thank God. Hold on, y'all, hold on. But yeah, I can easily do a retreat for a day retreat. Or I can do a weekend retreat. Uno momento. All right, 20 more minutes. We're going to wrap this up. This entire live stream, we've had about 800 people, and I'm very, very grateful. Thank you so much. It is appreciated. And I'm telling you that because I want you to know you're not by yourself. Whether you see the comments or this or that, the numbers are here. We're doing very well. Everything's fine. It just may not look like what you expect. I know I didn't, but I'm not mad at it. What was that? Bosh Katiana Makrita Bashtosa. Jesus God Almighty. I'd be like fighting a tooth and like. Okay. I'd be wondering, I'm like, Tech, I hope you are a friend to Tech because Tech is really it's putting us through it. And I'm mad because I'm like, bro, I've been a friend to Tech and they still be fighting me. Like, I still get challenged when it comes to, like, using my tech. And I'm like, wait, I've been rooting for you guys the entire time. My bad, y'all. I'm texting. We're still here, okay? My day is moving. Jesus. This is why I mind map the way that I do because my days can start one way and then, let me tell you, it'll just keep going. What do you need? Water? You ate. I know you ate food. What do you need from me? Come. You gotta say hi to the people, though. Okay, she says she'll say hi. This is my babe. My boo. Aww. Cats are such an interesting breed. We'll get some stuff for her, but I gotta see how she vibing. I'm not spending money on things that just be out here trying to dip on me. I'm joking. She's sweet. I had her since she was 3 months. She's a sweetheart. She's just... I have never had a cat growing up. I always had a dog. So to see how cats operate, it's just very different for me. She always want to sleep next to me. I'll be like, girl, you got the whole world. Why you got to be right here? If you have a cat, oh my God, if you have a cat, is it just me? Because I promise you, cats they're just very close. Anyways, okay, so we're done with our live stream for today. I feel like this was very effective, very good. I'm tired, so I feel like I've given you guys a lot of energy for your week. If you're just now joining, for your month, if I don't see you again, for your day, because this is it for me on Amazon for the day. I will be back tomorrow, but tomorrow we're gonna sit. Tomorrow we're gonna sit on this topic of technology and content creating, what's next, platform, social media, and also how to use the content or how to use the products you have. So the only thing moving forward, for those of you that are actually doing the mind mapping steps, process, etc., the next thing I need you to do, I know this may take a lot of paper, don't feel bad, it is what it is, it's already done. I'm going to need you to take whatever you mind mapped, I'm going to need you to have a sheet for each one. You can do front and back to save paper because this is not the end all be all. This is us just continuously clearing out our mind, aka mapping out our mind mapping. So I'm gonna need you this week. I'm gonna speak about it tomorrow, but briefly. Mondays are where we dissect, break down, take our time, details, X, Y, and Z. Throughout the rest of the week are different topics. We'll talk about hygiene. We'll talk about cleaning. We'll talk about evolution and elevation. We'll talk about spirituality. We'll talk about fun and sin, because, you know, it's always within. We'll talk about fitness and wellness and all that. So the range is there. But if you are following the actual paper route, because, you know, you can project and see it for yourself, this week's homework is to get every part that you've mind mapped. We want a paper for each page. So for me, and if you've watched my mind mapping, Amazon, workout, groceries is literally a grocery list. So just if you put groceries, just write out your grocery list. But on top of writing out your grocery list, write out the meals you want to make for the week, so you're not confused about what you're cooking. The last thing you want to do anytime is shop and you miss a piece. I didn't get the belt. I didn't get the shirt. I didn't get the shoes. Same with food. I would hate to go get what I want to go get, which is honestly a sub. Okay, let me just tell you. And they don't have banana peppers. I really want the banana peppers. You know what I'm saying? I really want the banana peppers. So, yes, I'll get the sub, but if you don't got banana peppers, it defeats the purpose of my craving. Exactly. So, we just want to write everything out so we know what, if I were to go get a sub and they're missing spinach, but they have lettuce and banana peppers, I'm not mad about the experience. But if I go and they don't have banana peppers, now I'm pissed. Now I don't want anything. So that's why mind mapping is important, because you want to make sure whatever deal you do in life and you say yes or no to, not to say out of selfishly, but right now some of y'all need to be selfish. You've been giving yourself away way too much. We want to make sure whatever you decide to do, life, career, food, groceries, partnerships, etc., you're getting what you desire out of the contract, what you desire out of the deal. Okay, I'm glad you're following me. Don't go to sleep yet. The day is still daying. But we're going to log out before I get really tired and I'm like, I have nothing else to offer. I'm exhausted. I do have lunch already prepared. So when food is prepared, it just warm that thing up and I don't mind it. You know what I'm saying? Okay. If I had to cook, I would have been off. God bless y'all, love you. I got to make my own food, but I'm prepared for this. So once you get to the point of, okay, Lee, I follow instructions. I wrote out every page has its own theme that was on my mind mapping thoughts. I wrote out even more thoughts pertaining to each theme. Don't hold out. If you're thinking of sponsorships, if you're thinking of a new job, if you're thinking of doing something to your maybe you want to get your eyebrows laminated. Maybe you want to drink more water. I know I need to. Maybe you want to do your hair differently or try a new outfit. Whatever it is pertaining to the topic and theme that you're focusing on completing, write that thing down. Because once you do this, I will speak about that on next week. You may not want to wait, but I need you to have, if you have 10 topics, I need you to have 10 papers next Monday for us to now dissect what to do next. A lot of why you are not successful in your next venture, project, partnership, whatever, because it's all the same spirit. Energy is not transferred or is not created nor destroyed. It is transferred. And it's not. We're not going to go too deep in that. I'm getting tired and I feel it. I love you guys. This week's goal, I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. But this week's goal for mind mapping specifically, if you're following, I know I gotta repeat it like we're kids, but some people just, girl, I went to the bathroom, I missed it. Oh my God. Just have however many thoughts you had on your mind map, create a paper for each, and then break everything down. That's it for the week. That's why we're preparing ourselves so you're not left behind. I don't want you being like, Lee, I couldn't follow. And I'm like, well, I slowed the class down 2 weeks per week. So 1 week equals, we could do this per day, but like we all have a life. So how do you add this into your already busy life? That's what I want to teach you. So don't stress it out. Just this week's goal. You're reading chapter 1 of Untethered Soul. We'll talk about that on Sunday. Next Monday, I need you to have a page per thought. And when you have your page per thought, I need more thoughts about your theme. Okay? Figure that out. Ooh, if I could see you face to face. Trust me, I have words for you. Y'all need a soulful mother. Y'all missing that. I know. I'm aware of who I am. I be over here looking at people like, how old are you? Who raised you? You know, but I'm like, life. Life is tough for us all, Lee. You can't be mad at them. They didn't get it. So, I don't see any comments or anything specific. If you want to say hi, this is the moment. If you want to ask questions, this is the moment. Instagram is back up. I just brought it back to my reality. This is my Instagram. I haven't posted anything new. Give me some time. Okay, I just brought it back to life today. That is my Instagram below. Let me see. Let me reload it just in case you didn't see it pop up. Sarah Daniels. Hey, baby. Hey, girl. Now, I want you to know this is not like a one-stop pony show. I have 10 platforms. I do this for real. I have followers all over the place. I do. So I'm learning what I'm teaching you on a global scale. And to even have the right to say that scares me because it's real. I can't even hide it. I live it. So, okay. Wait. IG. Gotta keep your ears open. Hold on now. What's my, these are all options that you can choose from. But YouTube or Amazon is where I currently am for fresh food, fresh word, fresh me, okay? These are just things that I will then give to after I'm done with where I'm at. Like today, I'm going to download and put them on YouTube for my YouTube followers and fan base, and then for those who just want to watch the recaps. YouTube is, I think it is Life with... You have to put this in YouTube. Life with Lee Portier. I think that's enough. I think that's good for you guys. So no comments, no follows. I will see you guys later. Have a fabulous Monday. Don't forget who you are. Please keep your head up. Any moment you feel your head is tilted down, I rebuke it. Lift it up. Just hear Lee in your ear. Lift your head up. Dang, now I gotta be a mother. Lift your head up. Oh yeah, let me put my head. A lot of people, unfortunately, we're gonna work on back because I see a lot of this happening. Hold on, y'all ready? A lot of people got like a hunchback. I would see people when I was older with it, and I was like, "Ooh, Lord, I don't want that." But to not have it is to not look down. You can't be down a lot. You gotta stay up. You gotta be exaggerated. You have to walk around looking exaggerated, or like life's energy will weigh on you and it will show. I ain't got time for all that. I don't mind it showing through like tiredness and like, unhealthy pleasures. I could tell I need more hydration. I'm aware. But I don't think people are aware. Like when people come around me smelling a certain way, I'm like, I don't think they're aware. I don't. So then I'll do a whole live stream about hygiene. Because what I think is normal is not to everyone else. You understand? Okay. I love you guys. This has been an honor. It's more than a privilege. It is an honor to help you, to guide you, to shop with you, to vibe with you, and to help set your energy. Because it's not that bad for all of us. I mean, some people... It's bad for people in different aspects. Some people are feeling down and out because of support of family or loved ones. Some people are feeling down and out because of money. And it's not because of not having money. If you're a millionaire, you know your bills are just more expensive. It's not like it's less unless you live less, but you know what I'm saying. So money issues, it could be, health. Health is literally wealth. I feel like we kind of all got a crash course in 2020. So the goal is to sustain. How do we live in the midst of something we cannot fully control? I tried to fight the system many times by myself. It's hard. You need people, you know what I'm saying? But everyone's not there, so I just decided to do my own thing, which is why I live where I live, which is why I live abroad. I won't say I live where I live. I have multiple places, thank God, because it's not that expensive. And shout out to my dollar, it goes far. So yeah, it just, it's very, very different in that perspective. You're live streaming for more than 6 hours, Karen. Hi, I know you're new here. My longest live stream is 8. I think it's crazy. You know what is crazy though? Like when I look at it, I live more than 6, 8, 10 hours per day, right? My live streams and any content I post is based off of that. I would be doing this if you all were not here. Now, I wouldn't be speaking as much because I'm speaking with and to you, but what I showed you is what I do. So to do my live streams for 10, 12, I could do a full day. It's not difficult because I base it off of what I would do anyways. But you know what is fascinating? The last time I did a full 8-hour live stream, if you were with me, I was in Palm Beach at the time, and I had a cute sponsor. No, he was a handsome guy. And you all saw him in a couple of live streams, but I was very happy at the time. I had 300,000 people. I was like, oh my goodness, you guys are so great. The fact that I did 5 hours yesterday and I had 600,000+ people, it really shows the dynamic of growth, right? The goal is not to do it all day just to do it all day. The goal is to increase what you're doing with like a maximization. So the fact that the last time I did 8 hours, I had 300,000, and this time I did 5 hours, I had 600,000. It shows that I've grown with what I do. And, I'm just sitting here vibing, right? But it's because of what I represent and the energy that I carry, glory to God, with who I am, nature and all that, is why I can carry it for so long. I live outside, so because, if you think about alchemy or alchemizing energy, I do get tired too because I am human and food is not a necessity, but it helps with your pace. Once I log out, I'm gone. So it helps me separate what I'm doing and where I'm at, right? It's fascinating to me because it's easier now, but I realize it's easier because I live outside, so I don't have to go outside to cleanse myself after such a heavy live stream. No, I'm just step outside and just breathe. I'm going to do what I do. And the reason I can go longer and hold more weight is because I'm one with nature. I'm naturalist. So I think it's very fascinating when I look at it from that perspective. But yeah, girl, I'm just be chilling. Once I'm done here, I'm going to recap some things. I'm going to do my emails. I'm going to go back over the list I created and check off what I've done, what I need to do. Look at the time of the day. Figure out what I can do that's close by. Like grocery shopping is a distance. I need to still map out my groceries. So I feel like that's going to happen tomorrow for sure. But as far as the rest of my day, it's going to be Amazon. Everything I already told you guys. Amazon schedule, setting that out for the week, prepping the topics and products so I don't have to think about it when I come on. Hydrating. And then I'm gonna do this now. Warm up some food. I'm not gonna stay on live because I want you guys to go have the rest of your day. And they're like, girl, just stay live. We're chilling, doing nothing anyways. I know, but should we do it? I feel like I'm gonna take away from the others. I feel bad, just a little bit. I feel bad. I love it. No, but seriously, I first of all, who are you talking to? Yeah, so I'm logging out because the girl tired because I'm probably taking a nap at some point because it's Monday. Like, what are we doing? We're chilling. Okay, I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Make sure you follow me here. If you don't want your name to pop up, follow me once I log out. I will download this one and put it on YouTube, but I think I have to do episode 2 and 3 first. So this one might not come on till later, but it's going to be on Amazon. So I love you guys. Talk to you later. Have a fabulous Monday. We'll talk soon. Read the book. Get it started. 1 page is fine. 1 page per day. I believe in you. And don't let people take your joy and your peace away. If there's one thing affirmationally that I would say, oh wait, Tracy, if you're in here, this will be great. But like for those that have been with me, y'all know I spoke about this deck a lot. I donated it to a hostel because they like things, and this was something that I love. But there's one card that I kept with me, and I found it today, so I want to say it to you guys. Because out of the entire deck, this is the card that I kept. One of my favorite decks. It says, do an information detox. Stay away from social media, the news, gossip, and people who drain you emotionally. Rinse and repeat as needed. I believe I kept this card because this was in January when I donated it, but I believe I kept this card because one thing I highly recommend for people is to do a regular detox. The thing that worked for you last week may not work for you this week. The person that used to influencing you may not influence you anymore. The person you once looked up to influence, you get what I'm saying? So I think that's very important, especially now. And on the back it says, this is really great. Your diet is more than just what you put in your mouth. It's who you talk to, what energy you surround yourself with, and the content you consume. If you don't even know that, then you're consuming content and energy and food. Some people are on here just trauma dumping, and you're receiving their trauma. Please follow me. I mean, God, if that's the case, Jesus. But then I've learned that a lot of people are more negative than positive. So, hey, to each their own. Pay attention to what you allow in your life. The reason I do what I do, as long as I do what I do, is because I want to be able to be a place for you to have that is kind of safe. I don't need your energy, so to speak. We all need each other. So I'm not saying no. Yes. Say hi, show love, support, so I can continue. But I haven't been on here all year, and that's because I've been building other aspects of myself I had to be on TikTok because I would go on TikTok and I'm like, these kids are being influenced by some people, and I'd be feeling bad. But once I spent time there and I got to know the characters and the people and the things that, kids are consuming, once I realized that, I was like, okay, all I need to do is hop in, bring my wisdom, show them what it looks like, let them know it exists, but I don't need to do this every day because it's draining to do that every day. And it's not a guaranteed, and I don't like to I don't mind throwing a little bit of money to play, but with wisdom, I'm good. Like I'm good. And then YouTube, I was on for a bit. And then I built another platform. I built 3 platforms this year. 2 grew very beautifully. 1 I didn't play. Twitch was my 3rd one. I didn't play on it much, but I got to see what it was. So I'm interested in it, but I gotta play with it a little bit more because, oh my God, gaming. I like playing games. I grew up with the Nintendo 64, and I played Pac-Man and all that with a little joystick growing up. So I played my games, but after the Nintendo 64, so like PlayStation and then Xbox, I gave out on the digital games, and I started playing real life games because nothing gets better than real life. Like if I could do it in real life, it's nothing to do online. I do this in real life. I don't because I might put fear into people by coming in. Hello, you guys, everyone, listen up. Hear ye, hear ye. Mind mapping mornings. I will probably throw them for a loop, but could I do it? Absolutely. I've done it for Google. I've done it for TBS. I've done it for, I'm an actor from New York, so I've done it for real. So it's not hard to do it online. I'm at home by myself. What am I afraid of? I see my numbers. I'm like, oh God, hold on. Jesus, you know? Oh, this is my spiritual mom, by the way. Anna Maldonado. She just recently got married, so I don't know her newest last name, but this book stays very, very close because you need to know how to have the power to bind and loosen. And whether you know who I am fully or not, one thing that I do know is that the spirit realm is real. You got to know how to deal. Oh my God, deal or no deal. Oh my God. I could not think of it for nothing. I could not think of it for anything. Okay. Hi. We're about, girl. Hey, we chilling. FaceTime. I couldn't think of it, but I said this earlier on my live or my TikTok. And I was like making a video about something. And I was live. I was telling them I was celebrating. It was Nikki's birthday. I was telling them how well I did. I was so grateful and just like, oh my God, you guys. And I told them, I said I was in a situation and I needed help. But I said, it felt like that game. I can't put my name on it, or I couldn't figure it out in that time. And I said, I was like, it's the game that, you know, you're answering questions about something. And at some point, if you need help, you have 3 options. This is a very viral virtual moment. Please hear what I have to say. If you are ever in life, and you ever need help, if you ever need help answering a question, saying yes or no to something, blah, blah, squaze. I couldn't think of the name of the game, but it just came to me, which is why I was screaming, because I said it was a game back in the day on TV where you had to choose. You could call a friend, or like call home, or call a friend, or phone. I think it was phone a friend. You could pick somebody from the audience, or I forgot the third thing, but you could do something. I couldn't think of the name of the game. I was explaining to them that in a heated situation where I was offered a deal, I had like 20 minutes to decide what my answer was. But I had never been in a situation like this before, so I did not know what to do. The game was deal or no deal. I'm going to look into what that means spiritually because of the way that it just translated to me. And the now, my God, that was phenomenal. That was fantastic because that came out of nowhere, deal or no deal. And I was like, it just all hit me at once. That's a real energy, like, you know how that lady was like, energy surge, hug. That's a real thing, but don't be weird about it. Okay, so yes, it's called deal or no deal, and that's what it looks like in life. An aha moment. Kel on the go, period. Okay, yes. I had an aha moment because I would have never thought of that randomly. You could just Google things, but it just feels like why? It'll come when it comes. It just came. And the game is called Deal or No Deal. And I'm going to need y'all to know how to play it. Deal or no deal. Anytime anything comes across your path, deal or no deal. Yes and or no. Let's stop being confused. Yes or no. When people ask me, do I want to go out? I know it's a no. I automatically know it's a no deal. Unless it's a party at my crib or walking distance, and even still, unless I'm getting an Uber or taxi, because of where I'm located, a taxi to and from the spot. You give me all details I need to know. I don't really care to know who's all going to be there. Am I being fully covered or not? Do I got to come out of pocket? Because I got to come out of energy. So it's either energy or pocket for me. If it's both, I'm doing my own thing. I ain't got time for all that. Do I need to meet people or not? I don't know. It depends. If it's God's will, I'll meet him. If not, the party was never meant for me. I have no idea. I met a full architect the other day by just riding down the street, minding my business. Because I don't chase, I attract. So I end up being, okay, I was being nosy, but whatever. I was being curious, and I ended up going down the street to just be curious about what building they were building, because I'm also into real estate and contracts, and I'm building my connects as I need to. So I ended up going, and he just so happened to be there, and he got out his car and he was speaking, and I love a spokesperson. So, well, yeah, what's up? He's like, oh, you're good? Yeah, I am good. What is going on here? Because what's happening? I don't know. Tell me about your day. I don't know. I'm chilling. I do that. I'm like, oh, what are you doing? I don't know. Seeing what the sun is looking like, where the sun is hitting, so they love it. It's always a good time. But anyways, yes, deal or no deal. I got to look into that. Is that still on? I have no idea. Let's not prolong this. I love you guys. I'm about to warm my food up. Relax. But deal or no deal. And I need to know what side of the coin you're on when it comes to anything that presents. If I come across your path, deal or no deal. If they come across your path, deal or no deal. But the most important part of this is I was telling the story because I needed help in a situation. And I was like, why would I call someone that I know why would I call help from someone that I know that doesn't know the answer? Because once you use that call, that's it. So, deal or no deal. I'm going to leave it there. That was a lot. It came in quick, but it gave us enough to end off here. I love you guys so much. Have a fabulous day. I will talk to you tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to do tech, and we're going to change the entire topic. But yeah, baby, we're here. So you can join me every day. If you're looking for a vibe, you like what I talk about and how this moves, join in, baby. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Kel on the go, he got it. He's here. What up, boo? Use your resources wisely. Exactly that. When you learn how to move from a zero budget, you realize you don't need a lot. You can figure it out. All right. Good night. And I'll talk to you tomorrow. No. Hasta luego. Have a fabulous day. Buenos birthday. God bless you guys. Hasta luego. Oh, and these are the pants, if you get it.